so sweet that I can't describe. So all the artists you must be here, cause without an engine, can't start, so we cannot drive. No oxygen tank, we can dipsy dive. So we got to come together and try to find a way. No more fight down, think we got a unify. Let them keep the money, we not taking back. They go come run me down when you see them getting song when you...
Alright, so good afternoon to everyone across the nation right now in Trinidad and Tobago. Those of you locked on in the maxi taxis, in the business place, those of you now going home, those of you listening on whichever device that you're listening to, you're now under the radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty and David Welch. But this time, because Heavy Duty on vacation, we do have Kingsley in on the inside. Kingsley, what's going on?
That's cool, brother. But I go see man on vacation, the man going on work.
Do you think he went on?
But they're gonna work. The team going on work.
He ain't going on no work.
The team going on work. The ground report. Also the Stefan and
Stefan Reese and all on vacation.
No, but he on vacation. He definitely on vacation. Mr. X, they're going to do the people business there in Tobago, and I look forward to hear that show tomorrow. So lock on from 6
p.m.
No, 6 a.m.
Sorry, my apologies.
6 a.m. in the morning, very early. To hear the ground report. Then up next is what? Stefan and X.
Off the record,
but Heavy is filling in for Stefan over there in Tobago.
Yes.
So it will be a bumper to bumper show. I know that the people of Tobago will be coming out strongly to support the two programs will be going on there. So David, I must say good afternoon to the listeners at 91.1 FM. I must say I am not so happy to be back in the old seat. Because I know I'm sitting in a new seat now.
Yes.
I call it the Big Bad Show, the wrap-up show. The Big Bad Show.
The Big Bad Show.
Yeah, the Big Bad wrap-up show. And so, David, I know you have a lot. Let's get down to the people business.
I don't know if the people who in control of the stream could check this from but the stream on YouTube not up at all.
Okay then.
Yeah, so I don't know if they could take a quick look at that. We're not streaming on our regular social media YouTube page.
On 91.1 FM.
Yeah, yes. I see that we're up on Facebook.
We're up on Facebook, we're not
on YouTube.
YouTube, right? So
right,
I
so
know they are
if
listening.
Take a look at that.
Yeah, I know they are listening. Sure. Okay, now going on not.
No, it just sounding soft.
It's sounding soft. Low up your thing hard now, man.
I think it's up now. Yeah, I can hear myself now.
Well, up the volume.
Right. So if they didn't hear, man, IT, take a look at it now. I think we're not on YouTube right now. I think from just looking at it, we're just on our regular Facebook alone. So I don't know if they could take a look at that real quick. All right.
So, yes.
But crime is a major concern in Trinidad and Tobago for those of you.
Going crime again?
We have to.
I thought crime yesterday evening.
I didn't hear it. But crime is a major concern again in Trinidad and Tobago. A lot of persons of the opinion that it's not going down. And you also have the former Minister of National Security, former Prime Minister, that calling for the heads of the National Security Minister, also calling for the head of the Homeland Security, not as a National Security, I mean to say Homeland Security and Defense Minister. You also have the opposition, Penelope Beckles, calling for the resignation of David Lee. Right? Minister of Housing as well. They're calling for the resignation of everybody. And when I say crime, I mean a holistic view to it all, right? Because the PNM have no moral authority to call for any resignation of any particular person inside in the administration today. Whether you go Homeland, you go HDC, even if you go up, because I see the new scandal now is that land acquisition thing now. What's the name of it, by? This new company I see they're running after now because the OPR is investigating finance and stuff like that and that whole land issue. But there's not a pause on anything. All right, and we'll get into more details obviously, but to start with crime, just to start with it, the crime in Trinidad and Tobago have been going down regardless of what people want to see.
Facts.
If you look at the period, if you look from 2016 all the way to 2025, we recorded the highest level of murders that this country has ever seen.
But who now?
Under the PNM.
Okay.
The highest level this country has ever seen.
You can remember who was the minister?
Yeah, but Fitzgerald Hines, Sleepy Hines.
Okay.
He was the Minister of National Security at the time.
Okay.
All right. We went through a period in this country where the Commissioner of Police, when he was up again for renewal, or when he wanted his contract to be extended, you had a sitting Prime Minister that directly went to the President's house to influence, right, that merit list, and to ensure that Gary Griffith doesn't get another term in office or as a Commissioner of Police. You had that level. You had the highest amount of murders happening under Ula as well.
He leave his Whitehall.
Yeah,
call
to go and
editors, drive around the Savannah.
Yeah.
Press the button by the gate. I'm the Prime Minister.
Yeah,
I come.
He come to the President. He come to tell the President what to do. All right, let's see we up on YouTube now.
And them telling us now how to run the country.
Yeah.
David.
They want to tell this country and tell Kamala Persaud-Bissessar that she incompetent when it comes to energy. She incompetent when it comes to crime. She say this is what she's going to do and she's not doing it. When this has been a Prime Minister that kept her promises ever since day one. Yeah. All right? From day one when Kamala Persaud-Bissessar spoke about Couva Motley Trading Facility, that is the then hospital, back to the Couva Children's Hospital. As a promise made, promise kept. Kamala Persaud-Bissessar spoke about the no tax on pension, private pensions. Promise made, promise kept. Kamala Persaud-Bissessar.
Merit point gone.
Demerit. Come on, man.
The merit point gone.
How you gonna bring that one? That one controversial.
No, that one controversial at all. but with the ticket, we had to pay more. People have a hours with that. But she on your campaign, she promised to clean up the place.
Of course, and she's doing it.
And sometimes you have to take drastic and heavy action to get these things done.
And the people acting as though it's the same drastic measures that Keith Rowley took. It is not. Keith Rowley took drastic measures to enrich the 1%, to enrich friends and families, to put Natty Lego in this very station, and we couldn't say anything about it. All right? They didn't want us to say anything about it, but now that you here and I here, we're complaining, and all the ass. What they could do, they could haul it. All right? But when it comes to crime in Trinidad and Tobago, we have to remember that under the PNM, crime was out of control. And yes, crime is still out of control today. And people are asking, well, where's the crime plan by the government? After the state of emergency, the rolling state of emergency going into 2025, when that SOE came to end, Kamala Persaud-Bissessar ruled out something called the Zone of Special Operations.
Okay, who asking for the crime plan?
The PNM and the entire some of the country.
David, go in my WhatsApp day. You're gonna hear what is the crime plan. Go look from WhatsApp the Kingsley. We'll see there. Go in the files. Pull down. Let me hear the former minister. Pull down. You can see the ugly Rasta man there somewhere. You must know the ugly Rasta man. Because you can come up, right? See if you get this play for me. Yeah, isn't it? David very interested. David very, very interested.
You might have to send this clip over again.
Okay, I'll send it over again.
Yeah, but I know the clip. I know the clip when he say that his job is not to ensure that Trinidad and Tobago feel safe. All right.
So with the accent.
The thing is now they're asking for a crime plan.
Yeah.
But these very hypocrites in the People's National Movement, they refuse to support anything that the government brings about.
Yes.
That they don't have a hand in playing with. Right? They ask for amendments to be made to the zones of special operations. You have Kareem Marcel from Laventil West, your constituency, ironically.
No, that your MP. Don't come with that. That your MP. Don't come with that. My MP is the so-called next Rasta man.
I hear you.
Keith Cutler is my MP.
Oh, okay.
I'm Portsmouth South. That's your MP.
I Laventil East.
He's
East. He's nobody here. He bordering something. But he coming outside the parliament to tell, this government that, to tell ministers that, you didn't read it and you didn't read it and you didn't read it. Hell, is all your imps across it that didn't read the zones of special operations. Is you all that refuse to understand exactly what it is Kamala Persaud-Bissessar wanted to do. They're saying that police officers will be given more power, extrajudicial power, enhanced powers to do exactly what they want to do across Trinidad and Tobago. But that's not what they have under the state of emergency. Under the very state of emergency, the police service have all powers to do whatever it is that they want to do in Trinidad and Tobago. But it's a holistic sweep of powers. What Kamala Persaud-Bissessar wanted to do and what the government wanted to do is concentrate that in various communities, but ensure that the Prime Minister has the last say and the final say when it comes to zones of special operations, which keeps the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service in check, which keeps the regiment in check, and they also had to report directly to Parliament, which means that they, inside Parliament, have oversight as well, right? But they're so blinded by just them being in power, and they're so blinded by just seeing red all of the time in Trinidad and Tobago, and they so just want people to be upset every single day. They forget the fundamentals of what the zone, not even they forget, I mean even say they forget. They don't care about the fundamentals of the zones of special operations, and they don't care about protecting the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
That's the PNM.
Correct, the People's National Movement. All they care about is enriching themselves, their friends, their families, and getting back into office to ensure that they could steal more money out of the public purse and enrich themselves.
David, and I asked the question last night. Did Stuart Young recuse himself from the Parliament 100 times for people from Basildon Street, St. John Street, Corrie Street, Gonzales, Shafford to benefit anything?
No, he could recuse himself now and now. He could take all the recusals now.
He recused himself for his family to benefit.
Correct.
David.
Correct.
He never empower nobody in that community there. That's why they're miserable now. That's why they're cussing now. That's why they're blaming us now. Because he did. It's come like David. If you're because he's the leader, he's the MP for day, right? It's come like this. If you leaving your children undone, and they must go out of the house and look for things to eat.
Correct.
They must go out.
Correct.
Because they never planned for them and put nothing in place for them. So when I hear Stuart Young talking, he talking to go back there again.
To do what?
To excuse himself for his family, friends, family, and his favorite to benefit.
For contracts.
For his family, brother. People know about it. People know about bank and all kind of thing in this country.
It's whether or not the PNM really care about it though. And when I say PNM, I mean the PNM people, because people always ask, what is a PNM person, what is a UNC person? Is a person that cannot
These
see
UNC,
anything.
there was PNM. So yeah.
we borrow more country.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. UNC borrow more country.
Yeah, of course.
PNM is party.
I agree.
Yes.
All right, and that is the difference there. And you know what, Wayne Sturge, I don't know if you had time to listen to. I know you did.
Yeah.
You probably most likely did listen to that clip with Wayne Sturge from Parliament, right?
Wayne
But
Sturge tells no lie, brother.
yeah, he spoke the truth.
People might feel house about it, but he tell no lie, brother.
He
Okay, that's what I mean. They did nothing. It's people from them community, Stuart Young community. What they do to empower them, to help them from other crime?
Nothing at all.
What they do?
Nothing at all. So this was what Wayne Sturge had to say inside Parliament. I believe this was Friday. And let's take a quick listen to it.
He said crime is out of control. Only now? Since when? Let me remind him. July 26, 2019, 7 fishermen murdered. That's 7. And then the next day, in Las Cuevas, 4 Sandman and others. So in the space of 24 hours, you had 11 murders. Crime wasn't out of control then? And who was the Minister of National Security in 2019? Are waiting. Stand up and be counted. Be quiet. Quiet as a lamb. Yes, quiet as a lamb. One of the worst ministers of national security sits right over there. Port of Spain, North Transvaal. But has the goal, when 11 murders take place under his watch in one day, has the goal to come and call for resignations on this side. And you know what? What he's not saying is that his constituents are largely responsible for the most murders in this country. And they don't want Zoso. They don't want Zoso. But the people begging for Zoso.
David, I want to play back that one a little bit about Wayne Sturge to them. When he tell me his. And the question to be asked is if he's lying. You have to ask if Wayne Sturge is telling the truth. And David, it just is the facts.
Agreed.
In Scotland area to possible south, we community are the killing. You ain't going cover. We black people, we African people, proud to be. I'm African, very proud. But you ain't going cover and seeing them young Indian boys killing about themselves, killing each other.
Correct. Correct.
David, they don't go say, who bringing the guns? The Indians bringing in guns. And what? Who go and buy the guns? Who tell them to buy the guns? The Indians. Them don't go and buy the guns for their own. So even if an Indian bringing in guns, why the young African boys going and buy the guns? Let we make it make sense. Let we make it make sense. Why they going and buy the guns? So you want to blame the Chinese? They're bringing in guns. And blame me Indians. They're bringing in guns and drugs. But they're telling you to come and buy it. If you know they're bringing in, why the African youth is going to buy it to kill out each other? African killing African in this country.
Yep.
Young African killing young African in this country.
Correct.
So what is the problem with the man say there? So telling them possibly going behind the doors now and shame and saying, boy, how we could correct this, boy? How, because we looking bad. Call Kid Scotland, call Penny and go behind the scene and say, boy, how we could fix our community? That these people, we didn't have to go in Parliament and belittle us so. How we could fix it? Because them car, we pin them car point fingers at them, you know. The narrative, they go say, they're bringing in drugs. They're bringing in guns. But the ones who bringing in guns and drugs, they ain't getting hold. The man is a black boy who killing each other. So I don't want to hear them, David. They're unfair to this country. They're unfair to this Prime Minister. They're unfair to this government. Because I calling some days ago when me and Heavy was here.
Yeah.
And asked how we think about Roger Alexander. Heavy say, EKG Minister wanted. I said, no. 11 months. What you could do in 11 months? We gave Stuart Young 2 years. We gave Fitzgerald Hines 4 years. We gave Marvin Gonzalez some months. You understand? And I think somebody else with the Minister, National Security too. If I think it's Dillon or something like that.
Edmund Dillon.
You understand? So we give a man 4 years. We give a man 3 years. We give a man... And that's Alexander. The only problem with Alexander, he just talk to them in parables. Instead of them boxing he in a box, he boxing them in a box. When you don't talk, the studying, we say, boy, we mean, but he's a police.
Yeah.
A police know how to twist your mind, say things to make you say things to he. So when the media are going to ask them, because the media is a chap, so they're targeting him to make him look bad. Right? David, since I live in this country and I know politics, every government go, they call to change the Minister and National Security. Manning, we want, and this one to go. Rowley, we want this one to go. Kamala, we want this one to go. That's all we ask crime get out of control. Change the commissioner, change the minister. And when we change the minister, and crime still out of control, we say change the minister again. We ain't going away, David.
The first thing, though, that Kamala, and I remember this, that Kamala tried to do was have a conversation with them idiots and them on their side. She called them to the table. Keith Rowley said, we don't want to talk to you. You can drink your rum and get out my face.
Yes.
I remember that clearly when Kamala Prasad said.
So he could be on the vacation now and get out our face. Hook up your wife wherever you is. Hook up your grandchildren wherever is and leave us alone.
Stuart Young too. Tell Stuart Young the same thing too. Stuart Young can leave us alone.
You're looking for a wife, you know.
You're looking for, you're sure
it's
a wife?
Yeah, you looking for a wife.
Delcy.
Yeah, Delcy, I feel so.
You're looking for a little Delcy wife, a little Spanish wife.
Yes, David.
As far as looking for tight pants then.
Yeah.
6224911, 6224911. Phone lines open, Trinidad and Tobago. Call in and give your comments on this one here. But you're correct. The thing is, crime out of control a long time now.
Long time, David.
Way before Kamala Prasad said,
Yes.
you know, since Keith Rowley was here, since Stuart Young was the one-day Prime Minister, crime out of control, you know.
Yes.
When Stuart Young was the Minister of National Security, crime was out of control,
And
you know.
this is not a blame game, you know. The UNC will fix it.
But it's reality though.
The UNC will fix it.
The numbers are trending downwards today.
Yes.
Right? Numbers are going down. But
UNC will fix it.
unfortunately, we still do have people that are dying in Trinidad
Yes,
and
we
Tobago.
have to do better.
But you can't eradicate crime,
No,
you know. You can't just get rid of all of it or you know, one time, you know.
Oh, yeah.
There needs to be a gradual approach.
Yep.
And obviously, things need to be done to really put citizens first in Trinidad and Tobago. The man who would sit on the right of you, heavy duty, would always talk about constitutional reform. But there's a holistic approach when it comes to crime. Call it live.
Heavy, Kingsley.
Yep.
When you open the line, tell your co-host to hustle people.
Oh, yeah. Ask and come off the phone, huh?
Yeah.
I not doing that today, you know. 6224911, 6224911, 3944911. If you're calling, call with an actual contribution,
David,
right?
they had to fix the place of the PNM areas because they have no track record.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Caller, you live.
That statement, I agree with you in relation to crime. But all you remember that is what was the purpose of people removing Rowley from office? Because of the ills that he did.
Correct.
And people decided to put the UNC in office.
Correct.
All you fought the election on crime.
Nope.
All you had the answers for crime. Because all you implement about 4 so in order to deal with the crime situation.
State of emergency.
Because all you said that PNM couldn't deal with the crime. Now, every day you come in here to talk about PNM and what PNM do is a tit for tat. We don't want to hear, we want to hear corrective measures, and corrective measures supposed to have results.
And it
Not
doesn't
every
now?
day come in and talk. I agree with you,
Where's crime? Hold on. Where is crime at now? Tell me that. Where's the crime rate at now?
The crime rate is in this period is more than last year.
Let's caller your live. Caller.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hey, what are you talking about India? I hear so much good things from India over the weekend. Is India all you're talking about?
No, sir. Crime.
Oh, God. Crime? Crime less than anything else, by. Are they listening to Eric Eustace William Eric Eustace with Eric? Crime less by.
All right. Thanks so much. Caller your live.
Yes, hello, good afternoon. I want to give you some facts and some figure when Stuart Young was National Security Minister from 2018 to 2021. It had 1,902 murders from 2018 to 2021. A little go and Google it, look up and a little see the figures under Stuart Young leadership as National Security Minister. 1,903 murders for that 3 years. Stuart Young was here. So have a blessed day.
Thanks so much. All right, 6224911, 62249. I feel like you just bring them in. I feel it's because you on the program, then people is.
Them PNM report, right? Who know calling the and they cut him off about twice, right?
Yeah.
You see, it's shame in the face, you know.
It had to be, boy.
It's shame in the face, eh? Very, very shame. Because the fact remain that under the UNC crime let's always go down. He know the numbers. He's a smart person. He's a veteran in the game.
Right.
So I know where he come with that, but I think that we could do better with crime. I think that the government is working to do better,
But
and we
down.
will do better.
It is down.
And we will see the fruit of
the
it.
lines, boy. The lines. That does make me now want to go to the line. Look at the lines. Everything, you know. Caller, you're live. Caller.
Hello?
Yes, Granny, go ahead.
Yes, Mr. David Welch and Mr. Kingsley, good afternoon.
Yeah, Granny.
Granny.
Yes. I want to send a message for this one called Kezel. Kezel, I do hope you're hearing me. Oh, I'm glad if somebody could tell you. You say people are getting work, crime reach by the government minister already, and crime could reach by the government ministers, and the Red House cannot save them, right? And you say, if this government waiting for people to come out to riot, if you want to get work, well, cash for work, extra food at work, amalgamated, taken on, and go and plant something, buy something and sell. That's one. And I want to tell the man from workers' rights, and there's no Jeffrey, what he named. Last 2 to 3 months, you said that you're going for the Indian and the Hindus, and you're going for the 1% Indian and the Hindus. Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Jeffrey, or workers' rights, what's your name? Nobody afraid you. The same thing you could do, I could do, at any anybody could do. And I want to tell all you, don't feel none of the government activists afraid all you, or none of the government people afraid all you. We're here to live. The country going good. The government going good. And if all you don't want to wait, all you be getting food on the rowley, all you them talking, all you want to talk now.
All right, thanks so much,
Granny. Let all you know, nobody afraid all you. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Granny. Listen, here's what crime was at under and we're going from 2007 all the way up, right? In 2007, 395. That is under Patrick Bannon, all right? 2008, 550. 2009, 509. Now, those numbers increased significantly over the years and once again under the very People's National Movement. Kamala comes into power in 2010. The crime rate dropped to 485 from 509. It dropped again in 2011 to 354 from 485. In 2012, it dropped again to it increased a little to 383 from 354. 2013, it increased again from 383 to 408. In 2014, it dropped from 408 to 403. And as soon as Kamala Prasad-Bissessar left, so let's just say 2015 is her period, it went to 410. In 2026, when Kamala Prasad-Bissessar was out of office, the crime rate increased to 463. 2017, it increased to 494. 2018, it increased to 510. 2019, it increased to 538. 2020, it increased to 396. 2021, it increased again under the COVID-19 pandemic to 448. 2022, highest ever recorded in Trinidad and Tobago's history, 605. And then in 2023, it dropped to 575 under various states of emergencies. And then 2024, it increased, skyrocketed to 624.
So it's saying under the COVID, it was gone sky high. Imagine that, under the COVID.
People still dying. We'll go to the WhatsApp line first. WhatsApp your live, then we come back to the phone line. What's up?
Yes, good afternoon, Kingsley, and Mr. David Welch.
Yes, man.
Yes.
Good afternoon to you. Mr. Welch,
Yeah, man.
one thing I would like to say, boy, I would implore you very much to use your choices. Look at your choice of words on the national airwaves. We wouldn't like to see that coming on the station.
That can't come down on the station, brother. That is very much,
you all have
good
some of the
words.
best shows on the radio.
Yeah, don't worry. That can't come down on the station.
All right, and some of the callers, the contributions are great, some not so great, but let me be wary that we on national radio and not TikTok, please. We wouldn't like to lose the station.
All right, you have a great day.
All right.
Okay, understand.
Yeah.
Call your live.
Good day, my brother.
Yeah, brother, go ahead.
Right. I have a couple questions. Crime is committed by who?
People
And people are where?
in communities.
Members of society, not so?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right. So, people blaming the government, right? Government is not responsible really for crime. Government is responsible for having a better system in place to detect crime. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People living in penal and a man and a wife gets away. Man stabs up his wife, right? Good? First thing a neighbor will do is call the police. The only way the police will know about that crime is because of a phone call. You understand what I'm saying? So crime is something that the government is only responsible for having a better detection system to deal with crime when it occurs, or crime prevention. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So blaming Kamala and blaming this one and that one, it doesn't make no sense. Alexander is a professional, right? He's a police officer, right? And you put him in a Ministry of Homeland Security office, right? But he's still a police, right? The man has a level of professionalism. All he needs to do is probably get foreign advisors or somebody to advise him to have a better detection system. Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But 11 months is no way to judge somebody on crime, right? I believe the man is doing a good job. As a matter of fact, he's doing a great job. Better than all the rest of clowns they had there. And I know about security.
I used to game sometime.
I know about all these things.
But
You understand?
Game sometime. And
Yeah.
Like we see,
Right?
we come
Okay.
Thanks so much. All right, so we're going for a quick commercial break there, then we will come back and take you to the top. I want to say something, Kingsley. I want to say something before we go. I want persons to know, because there's these callers and them ridiculous. Most of them ridiculous at times, right? And most of them just calling just to try and change the conversation a little bit, and to try and...
Sorry, but don't say because say the PNM callers.
Yeah,
so
the PNM callers. For sure, the PNM callers. And even as though for some persons that just want to give advice, right? Now, there's not me saying that I don't take advice at all, but that didn't get me here. At all. When I take advice from some persons, you know where I ended up? In the Progressive Empowerment Party. You think it's a joke? In 2021, when I took advice, I left the United National Congress and joined the Progressive Empowerment Party.
I must say that a bad move.
I joined the Progressive Empowerment Party for an entire year.
I can remember.
Right?
I can remember.
That was the advice that I took from persons. If I was listening to my own head and not listening to anybody else, I'd still be in the United National Congress all that time. All right?
And as a young person, David, that's bad. Because you have to follow your dreams. You yourself as a young person have to have things in your head. Nobody must come and tell you. I mean, as I say, you will take the advice. But you have to have a dream and a vision. And to know from right from wrong. How I'm making this move. This move is a good move or is a bad move.
Correct.
And that what kept me. You know what I mean? You more educated than me, but I have more common sense than you. I can say that. You know what I mean? But it's what kept me knowing from right from wrong. And knowing that Kingsley, if he make this move could pay in danger, this move could prosper you, this move could hold you back. So it's about knowing as a young person. So as a person turned 15, 16 years, he had the sense and the common sense to know what is right from wrong.
Correct.
He have that common sense. He mightn't be a dud or a big person, but they have that common sense to know, hey, me say do go there, mommy say do that day. If I do it, I go end up wrong. They have that common sense. So
I agree. If persons want to come and try and say this is what you should do and this way you shouldn't do, or you don't like my choice of words, it's simple enough. You have a dial on your radio set and you can tune it. Right? You have the opportunity to listen or the opportunity not to listen. That is what good and free will is. So for everybody that might want to come and say this is what you should do and this is what you shouldn't do, I have one word for you. Haul your ass. Stay tuned, Trinidad and Tobago. We're going for a quick commercial break. If you don't like it, tune out. It don't matter to me. Find something else to do with your good time, right? Or they could come talk to Talk City and get their own self on our program. That easy, right? You can come and join the program. Stay safe, Trinidad and Tobago.
Come and pay money to join the program.
Break. Yeah, come and join it. Have a great day. We're going for a break.
On Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the Ground Report, featuring Leonard Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Reeves and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism, business development, and the real issues affecting Tobago all front and center. Live, direct, unfiltered. Don't miss it. Talk City 91.1 FM live from Tobago. This Wednesday, May 13, from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Talk that matters. Where
Modern
it
transport
matters.
is no longer just about movement. It's about access, efficiency, and time well spent. As the Ministry of Transport and Civil Aviation marks its first year under the leadership of Line Minister, Senator the Honourable Eli Zakur, a clear shift is underway, one that places citizens at the centre of service delivery. A Across its operations, the ministry has been advancing digital solutions designed to reduce long lines and simplify everyday transactions. Motorists can now renew their driver's licenses online, removing the need for in-person visits in many cases. Building on this, the service has also been expanded to allow for the online renewal of expired driver's permits once they have not been expired for more than 5 years. This applies to holders of Class 1 and Class 3 licenses and is expected to significantly reduce congestion at licensing offices nationwide. In addition, citizens now have more flexibility in how they receive documents, with options for TT Post delivery or collection at TT Connect centers. Applications can also be tracked from start to finish, improving transparency and giving users greater control. The ministry has also introduced an online payment option for fixed penalty notices. Motorists can now settle fines using debit or credit cards through the ministry's digital platform, either by scanning the QR
on Wednesday,
code
May
on the
13,
notice
Talk
or
City
accessing
91.1
the
FM goes
portal.
live from
This
Tobago
added
from 6 a.m. straight to
supports
12
more
noon.
timely
We're
payments
taking you out of the
and
studio
reduces the
and
need
onto the
for
Sister Isle,
in-person visits.
broadcasting from the
Further
beautiful Cocoa
improvements
Reef
include
Hotel.
the extension
Start
of
your
the
morning
driver's
with the ground
license
report
renewal
featuring
period.
Lennox Smith, Andy
Motorists
Williams,
can
and
now
Nigel
renew up
Snipes,
to 3
bringing
months
you
in
real
advance,
talk,
easing
real
pressure
issues,
on
and real
facilities
voices from
and allowing
Tobago.
for better
Then from
planning.
9 a.m. it's
Together,
off the
these
record with
measures
Stefan
represent
Reeves
a
and Mr.
significant
X,
step in the
unfiltered,
ministry's
in-depth,
digital
and right
transformation
where the
agenda,
action is.
improving
We'll be
service
speaking with
delivery
key decision
while
makers and
aligning Trinidad and
influencers
Tobago
shaping
with modern
Tobago's future.
technology-driven
Tourism,
services.
business development, and the real
As
issues
these
affecting
systems
Tobago all
continue
front
to
and
evolve,
center.
the focus
Live,
remains firmly on the
direct,
public,
unfiltered.
creating a
Don't miss
transport
it.
experience
Talk City
that is more
91.1
efficient,
FM
more
live from
accessible,
Tobago
and
this
better
Wednesday, May
suited to
13,
the
from
demands
6
of
a.m. to 12
everyday life.
noon. Talk that matters.
This was a production
where
of the
it
Information
matters.
Division, Office of the Prime Minister.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world.
This Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the ground report featuring Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Reeves and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism, business development, and the real issues affecting Tobago all front and center. Live, direct, unfiltered. Don't miss it. Talk City 91.1 FM live from Tobago this Wednesday, May 13 from 6 a.m. to 12. On Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the ground report featuring Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Reeves and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism, business development, and the real issues affecting Tobago all front and center. Live, direct, unfiltered. Don't miss it. Talk City 91.1 FM live from Tobago this Wednesday, May 13 from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Talk that matters, where it matters.
Sign on the outside. Spot the Digicel sign, get a new number, preloaded data, and more. Win up to $750 weekly in cash. Digicel customers can text the word SPIN, that's SPIN, to 8181 to enter. Enter now for your chance to win cash weekly.
This Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the Ground Report, featuring Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism, business development, and the real issues affecting Tobago all front and center. Live, direct, unfiltered. Don't miss it. Talk City 91.1 FM live from Tobago. This Wednesday, May 13, from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Talk that matters, where it matters. Being brought to you in part by Cocoa Reef Resort and Spa, Tobago.
Get ready, Trinidad and Tobago. This June 19th, Labor Day, the OWTU Butler Classic Road is back. Run the historic route from San Fernando to Fyzabad starting at 5 a.m. sharp. Take on the ultimate 20K, join the exciting 5K, or bring out the young champions for the 7K race for children 12 and under. Feel the energy, embrace the challenge, celebrate the legacy. Register now at trinbagoevents.com and be a part of the movement. OWTU Butler Classic Road Race 2026, the return.
Every morning begins with a story. The headlines you need. The voices you trust. The conversations shaping On Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the Ground Report, featuring Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism, business development, and the real issues affecting Tobago all front and center. Live, direct, unfiltered. Don't miss it. Talk City 91.1 FM live from Tobago. This Wednesday, May 13, from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Talk that matters, where it matters.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
It is rhythm. Oh.
Alright, Trinidad and Tobago, welcome back to the Inside. You're under the radar with yours truly, this time Kingsley and David Welch. As I'll always say, have you on vacation? Have you enjoyed for all of us, man?
you want to come heavy? I slim, you know. I ain't heavy. I slim.
You're slim, you're not heavy.
No, I'm not heavy at all.
All right. Well, we'll go back to the phone line, 6224911. Call you live.
This is a government-run station, and you have to sing for your supper. You can't go nowhere else and carry a crowd and have no other program nowhere. I don't know what you're talking about. After 5 years, you is nobody. You is nobody after 5 years. I never hear you nowhere another station and selling a crowd and getting sponsors to support your program. I don't know what you're talking about. This is a government-sponsored station. What's wrong with you?
All right, 622-4911, 622-4911, 394-4911. Those are the numbers to call. All right, to be a part of the program today. Here we go with some voice notes.
Good day to my number one fan, Kingsley and David. Looks like David is a SEPEP contractor. He's cutting off people like grass on the show today. Bye, guys.
I left one. Call her live.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am.
David. You mean
You're kind of soft. You can speak a little louder for us?
Of course. You mean have you already gone on vacation?
Yeah, boy. Have you gone on vacation?
Go try that.
Every time I'm going on vacation, every gone in Tobago to work. Every time on vacation, every week back Thursday. Yeah.
You sure you ain't got it?
Eh?
Listen, David. Don't let nobody change you. Don't let nobody change you. Because of the things going on that you're very sensitive. Okay?
All right, thanks so much.
Your one. And I listen. And talk to you. What?
All right. Well, we can't hear you too well, but thanks so much. Call her live.
Good evening, Brother David and Kingsley.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Let's share the love and bring back the camaraderie. But sharing a cake, a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night to each and everyone. Let me bring back the true love. But here what's going on. You see, the PNM, that's now in the Senate. You see where they're trying to pervert the course of justice and to cover up the wrongdoing for the last 10 years.
Correct.
And that is why the PNM supporters and them is how they are. And they're making mischief now and saying they have work and they are nothing and they go and rob and thief. You see why? Because they covered it up in they want to cover it up in the parliament and see no wrongdoing. But the nice thing about it, this is a government radio station, so we could talk about the issues to better people's life. And the Senate, guys, to show you that Penelope Beckers, right? And the kind of leader she will be if elected anywhere else in the world as a leader for government. Have a pleasant good evening, brothers.
Thanks so much. Call her live. All right, cool. Moving on. Call her live. Call her.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah. Them plan body. They give my supper by.
All right. Thanks for Kingsley train is over to you, Kingsley. Space mate, maybe just a walk out the station. That's cool. No, he's still on. He's just not saying anything here.
Caller, you're live.
No calls on the line just yet. 622-4911, 622-4911. Listen, I come here. I really come here today, Kingsley. You here? I wasn't expecting you to be here. That's why. But you here? I come with a whole show prepared,
But do your show?
No. I say I'll give because I want it to be an inclusive one and not just something.
No, you can do your thing. If you do your thing.
We're going to NLCB and thing just now. People. Boy, this is the talk show program you're on, and this is what, and that's why I have my program. I can deal with everybody. I can deal with the UNC callers. I can deal with PNM callers. It don't bother me. You know what I mean? These calls not bothering me.
I mean, yes. So take the calls
not bothering me. Call her live.
Good afternoon, David, my darling.
Yeah,
I am so happy to hear your voice on the radio. Probably I've been listening, and you've been there a while. But I am so happy to hear you. I delight in your presentation. I know when you were under UNC, how you were representing our Royal Highness, Mrs. Kamala Prasad Professor. I knew when you went over to Mr. PP, and I am happy that the both of you are back in UNC because whatever you all are bringing to the public is solid information for change and upliftment of this country. I appreciate everything that you are doing. You are a manly young man. You are very professional, and you care about the people and the country, Trinidad and Tobago. Kingsley, did I say hello to you? Hello to you. And I really enjoy hearing Ground Report. When they come on mornings, I tune into them. And concerning the crime, we can't point out our finger at anyone, like the caller just said. The PNM are the breeders of crime. And they would like to see this country turn upside down so that they could get back inside there. But woe be unto them. There are consequences for those who wish evil. For the very seed that you sow, you are going to reap it, as there is a God above. Blessings, enjoy doing your hard work, and you are highly rewarded and regarded. Thank you.
All right, thanks so much. All right, we're going up to the NLCB just now, as well as the news at 4 p.m.
They will say, yeah, fans like that caller, they say, can't take the calls, take the calls.
The calls is not my problem.
Because I have any WhatsApp voice note? The voice note.
I could, them could call and I could talk to anybody. I played it already, I think. Yeah, that's
I said, we just you mustn't make them calls and PM callers disturb you, man. You must just like do it me.
I prefer.
And them talk and go away.
Don't
make them disturb you.
Caller.
Hey, good evening, David.
Yeah, man.
Good evening, Kingsley.
Yeah.
Good program, gentlemen. Now, we have to remember what the population is fed up with is the violent crime.
Yeah.
Right? Once we can get that under control, then we could start to tackle the white-collar criminals and the, right, which have a part to play in the violent crime.
Yeah.
Now, what we need to do, we need to come together. Now, you see how you guys are young and dynamic? The older PNM supporters, they don't like logic, Presenting logic to them will be difficult thing for them to accept, because all they know is a certain way of life. If you live a substandard life for a period of time, you become part of that element. And that is what we could see going on with the PNM supporters and callers who call this program and have nothing to contribute.
Nothing at all.
So, David, you need to reach out, because they are young, dynamic persons. You need to reach out to the young people and them, educate them more, right? This Eric guy who always call it. You guys ever fact check some of the things he said? This man, I think he's thinking about things which is not true and trying to present it as he should.
Yeah.
Because I did it, I fact checked him a couple of times and it was incorrect by I can't even describe it. Right? But all you continue doing what all you're doing, right? We trying, it's 1 year. 1 year gets 10 years. Right? But we get in there, slowly but surely. Right? You have to consider the UNC is like a drop of water onto concrete. Eventually will make a big dent when it matters the most.
Correct. Thanks so much. All right, people need to also remember that the UNC has been governing Trinidad and Tobago for what? Less than 5 terms they've governed Trinidad for? And the PNM governed Trinidad for year after year after year, team after team after team after team. Keith Rowley get 2 terms. Kamala Persad-Bissessar has never governed this country for 2 terms. The United National Congress, in fact, have never governed 2 terms, like consecutive, back-to-back. The PNM have, and all of the problems that we are facing in Trinidad and Tobago is because of the People's National Movement, only because of them. Caller, you live.
David.
Yeah, man.
I have one thing to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
My grandmother tell me you can't give Kobo sponge cake. They gonna know what to do with it.
Agreed.
So goodness could be in top of these people's nose, in as closer to the ears as it can, and they wouldn't see it and they wouldn't understand it. So brother, you tighten your shoes, put on your tie. I know you're always in a t-shirt, but you keep your head straight and you continue doing what you're doing. Bad thing does happen to good people, David. So don't let nothing stand in your way, okay?
Appreciate that.
You have a blessed day, brother.
All right, thanks so much. All right, Well, stay tuned, Trinidad and Tobago, to, again, the number one talk show here at 91.1 FM. Sorry, Kingsley. All right. We're going up to the NLCB.
So you bring the number one talk show down, but it going up. It ain't going down, and it going up. So you can't bring it down. It ain't bring it down. It can go up. So the number one,
don't worry.
even 6 to 8 now.
Only on a solid second. Right? Only on a solid second. So let's find out what your winning numbers are so far in the NLCB draw at 4 p.m. Trinidad and Tobago. And then right after that, we'll take your news and we'll be back with more on the inside. Stay tuned to Talk City 91.1 FM.
On Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the Ground Report, featuring Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism, business development, and the real issues affecting Tobago all front and center. Live, direct, unfiltered. Don't miss it. Talk City 91.1 FM live from Tobago this Wednesday, May 13, from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Talk that matters, where it matters.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT. On Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the Ground Report, featuring Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism, business development, and the real issues affecting Tobago all front and center. Live, direct, unfiltered. Don't miss it. Talk City 91.1 FM live from Tobago this Wednesday, May 13, from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Talk that matters, where it matters.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT. On Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the Ground Report, featuring Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Rees and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism, business development, and the real issues affecting Tobago all front and center. Live, direct, unfiltered. Don't miss it. Talk City 91.1 FM live from Tobago this Wednesday, May 13, from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Talk that matters, where it matters.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT. On Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the Ground Report, featuring Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Rees and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism, business development, and the real issues affecting Tobago all front and center. Live, direct, unfiltered. Don't miss it. Talk City 91.1 FM live from Tobago this Wednesday, May 13, from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Talk that matters, where it matters.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT. On Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the Ground Report, featuring Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism, business development, and the real issues affecting Tobago all front and center. Live, direct, unfiltered. Don't miss it. Talk City 91.1 FM live from Tobago this Wednesday, May 13, from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Talk that matters, where it matters.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT. On Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the Ground Report, featuring Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism, business development, and the real issues affecting Tobago all front and center. Live, direct, unfiltered. Don't miss it. Talk City 91.1 FM live from Tobago this Wednesday, May 13, from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Talk that matters, where it matters.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT. On Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the Ground Report, featuring Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism, business development, and the real issues affecting Tobago all front and center. Live.
It have the sweetest rhythm. Oh.
When you hear the rhythm and the iron and the man where the Congo drum. There's a vibe in the session when we jam into the steel bun. Come on, join the line, grab your bottle and spoon. It's a party in the engine room. In the engine room we go jam it steady.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, welcome back to Talk City 91.1 FM. Truly, we are in the engine room as we are under the radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty, and David Welch. Sitting in for Heavy Duty will be Kingsley. He's yet to come back in his studio after that commercial break there. After we took the news and the NLCB playway, I hope that some of you had the winning numbers there. All right. But as we continue, there seems to be a problem in Trinidad and Tobago, especially when it comes to the OPR. All right, I know that many of you would have heard this story already, as the OPR is investigating another $100 million award that is now under review. So I'm gonna let you take a quick listen to that, and then when we come back, we could go into it a little bit more. So just take a listen to this.
A newly formed state enterprise is facing scrutiny from the Office of the Procurement Regulator over alleged non-compliance linked to a $100 million contract.
Landmark TT was formed to facilitate public-private partnerships to develop high-end and unsubsidized housing. However, the OPR is investigating complaints relating to a housing development in South Trinidad. Akash Samaru has the details.
The Office of Procurement Regulation has stepped in again. First, it was the HDC. This time, it's the Ministry of Land and Legal Affairs' newly formed state enterprise, Landmark TT Properties Limited, that is under the microscope. And it involves a $100 million contract and the Allenby residential development in Corinth. In a letter from the OPR to the state company dated April 20th, the OPR said it received complaints that the company applied a selective tendering process as opposed to an open bidding process. The OPR said if Landmark TT chose selective procurement, it was required to justify that decision under the procurement regulations and pre-qualification selection rules. And the OPR said it could not locate an electronic publication of the contract award as required under Section 36(1) of the Act. The regulator noted the contract was reportedly worth $100 million TT dollars and warned that major projects like this carry a higher risk of financial loss if proper value for money is not achieved. The OPR then directed Landmark TT to provide a full record of the procurement proceedings for the Allenby project. The OPR also wants a list of all contract awards and framework agreements from February 2026 to present, proof of compliance with publication requirements under the Act, and explanations for any failure to promptly publish notices of contract awards. Now, the OPR gave Landmark TT 7 days to comply, and the procurement regulation body told CNC3 News today that the company did just that. But it's not a matter of case closed. The OPR said those documents are currently under review. The OPR said no suspension order was issued. Now, repeated efforts to contact Landmark TT's CEO Nishal Shane Puna and Line Minister Saddam Hussein today were so far unsuccessful. If you're wondering what Landmark TT is, well, don't go to its website just yet. There isn't a functioning web page. That's supposedly coming in under a month. But on March 19th, its line minister said Landmark TT facilitates public-private partnerships to develop high-quality, unsubsidized housing communities on underutilized state lands. And even then, Minister Hussein underscored the importance of OPR compliance.
So how do we decide which developer gets which lands? What's the process?
So the process is always guided by the OPR. We can't go behind the OPR. So that is what we have to do.
Akash Samaru, CNC3 News.
You see, you hear this? I hope you saw this story, yeah?
No, I know coming, but yes.
But I hope this is a story that you would have seen in the news.
No,
because now instead of the $6.5 billion for housing now, and OPR putting a pause on that, the attention now shifts to Landmark TT. All right, and now suddenly the OPR could now do the job. Because for the past 10 years, you heard nothing from the Office of the Procurement Regulator.
That's it.
When it is that Keith Rowley and them stooges went to the Parliament to slash teeth out to the Procurement Regulator and said that, well, you're not supposed to be actually looking at how government spending government money. All right? Don't worry about that. We as the central government, head government, we go focus on that. So when it is CARICOM came to Trinidad and Tobago, and we spent odds amount of millions of dollars behind dinners and hosting CARICOM here, OPR said nothing. Since Kamala Persad-Bissessar took over, you're suddenly hearing the regulator saying that everybody have a voice now. Everybody could say something now. We now know how much millions of dollars the state, well, billions of dollars actually, the state spending. We now know how much billions the HDC wanted to spend, and it's not even money that the state have to spend. We now know that that Landmark TT want to engage in homes and build homes in Trinidad and Tobago for the tune of $100 million, and they want to investigate every single thing. I have a few things for the OPR to investigate now. You see the money that the Trinidad and Tobago taxpayers spending for Faris Al-Rawi to have building there in Port of Spain, right down there on just on Tragrit Road. You know that building, one Alexandra.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's investigate how much money was spent there over the years. Let's investigate the brass rings for Parliament. Right, I hear it was just painted gold instead of actually having brass rings in Trinidad and Tobago. Let's investigate why the roof.
It's fake gold.
As far as I understand. Let's investigate why the roof fell down from Parliament after we spent, $500 million to renovate it. We can find out that. Let's go back to the boats, the Jean de la Valette that we were renting.
Australia?
Yeah, that boat that we were renting for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Let's go back to that. Right? The OPR have nothing to say when it comes to that, or nothing to say when it comes to government or NIDCO purchasing boats. Since when NIDCO does buy boats? Remember that under PNM?
Under PNM, there's buy boat.
Under PNM, NIDCO does buy boats. The OPR said nothing. But homes for the black people in Trinidad and Tobago, for the Indian people in Trinidad and Tobago, for everybody in Trinidad and Tobago, they vex with. Oh, we had to investigate this, we had to investigate that. Housing, billions of dollars from housing that we not spending. That they investigate. You put a pause on that. And now this whole Landmark TT. So from the Ministry of Land and Legal Affairs, now Saddam Hussein's ministry, they're looking at unsubsidized homes. All right? And there's a company, a state company called Landmark TT that is going to be developing unsubsidized homes for the people of Trinidad and Tobago if you want to purchase it, right? But the only time you could build unsubsidized homes apparently in Trinidad and Tobago is for those that are outside of Trinidad and Tobago. You know, that you could get 3 unsubsidized homes or 3 subsidized homes. You don't know whether it's unsubsidized or it's subsidized, right? For a former prime minister from outside of Trinidad and Tobago to get homes. So he, his family, his wife, his son, everybody.
Well, I think Shama Kojo was living there too, you know. She's still living. And the next one, little below, the one was in Rowley office every day. No, she was working in Rowley office. Which she did the next Tobago girl, which she name is Nyla, and something she did, but help me now the next.
So we know the 2 from Tobago. The nobody lives there woman.
Right.
And then Nyan Gasby.
Right. She they live there in Victoria Keys down the Martin there.
Okay.
To have a house there because they said that the traveling was too far for them.
Well, I wanna if you're asking questions, I wanna ask some questions too. What about your MP? I'll always say your MP.
Kid Scotland?
Nah, not the Kid Scotland one. The one that border in the boat.
Heinz, Stuart Young.
No, brother, your love. Marcel, right? He gets a move from Laventil or from Beetham to Shogunas now in HDC.
What's the people tell me he's still living there?
He's still living there.
So, see, it's just a cover up.
It's a cover up. He not living there. Right. He moved from there. He not there no more.
But I know Roberts talk something about that.
Yeah, and the Roberts talk about that. He not there no more. He go on Shogunas.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Shogunas is where we always
go. So. I believe in the next 5 years I should be leaving Laventil. I'm going to go on too. In next 5 minutes, you believe it?
You should.
I hope.
You should.
I hope.
But all of them just do that.
Yeah.
All of them just do that. Why the OPR don't tell us about that? How the OPR not getting involved and showing how contracts are really awarded? How you can tell me you listen, this how mad the OPR is, In government, you know, if you sitting as a minister, Kingsley, if a contract is to be given out, you cannot be involved.
As a minister.
You're a minister. Not only that, your colleagues cannot be getting contracts as well.
Wait, could I excuse myself? Come on, man.
Excuse yourself. No, but this is what the OPR is supposed to be investigating.
Of course, for my it's a big building there. Who built it?
Don't go there now, but
Inwood built it.
We had to leave here, you know.
Inwood built it. A big building right there. Inwood
Right
built it next door. A 6-story building.
How they get that?
I don't know. You have money.
How the OPR? Well, I know that is private,
Yeah.
But I mean,
no. How we get the money?
Where the money
because
come
he was just an MP, a minister. We pay to build a multi-million-dollar horizon story like that. A multi-million-dollar.
As soon as they leave election,
one apartment is 1 point something.
Oh, you're talking about the homes?
Of course, you were there.
You talking high rise? I start thinking Balize house too.
No, that is about.
But you know what you see.
That is a multi-billion-dollar industry. That's a mafia.
You bring back the Alora complex, you know, the Alora of Port of Spain.
Yes, next door right there. I'm pick
picture, yeah, the Alora of Port of Spain.
The Inwood will build.
Interesting, boy.
Yeah. Much for apartment there, one level there. The man's set for life. He and his family. Yeah. But you as a MP, a minister, getting 30,000 a month, 40,000 a month. How you can build that kind of place there? How you build that kind of... We get that money. You borrow it from the bank.
You borrow it.
Okay.
You borrow it.
We know there's borrow money from the bank.
Is that a hypocrite though?
Yeah, hypocrite.
Such a hypocrite.
David, the Prime Minister tell this country about Faris, Ronan, Snenan, Stuart Young, and Inbert. So much of time, they excuse themselves for their friends and family and favorite to benefit. And nobody did have a problem with it.
Nobody at all.
Kamala went on platform night and day and says 100 times Stuart Young, 100 times Faris. The country turned their back. No, we quite appear.
OPR.
Didn't want to hear nothing about that. Didn't want to investigate nothing about that. But the government trying.
How much homes the bill?
None.
You know who get a contract?
Who?
Foster Cummins.
Yeah.
$200 million. You know what the $200 million was for?
If family a contract.
Yeah, you know what it was for?
It's for.
Guess what it was for?
Well, a van.
To clean drain.
That was to buy a van, big van. He's driving.
But that's what they do with it. The driving big van with it.
Oh.
But imagine you have a regulator, you have a regulator that coming out to tell the country to deal. Only after the fact, yeah? After the fact, you're coming to tell us that, well, HEC was spending money, millions of dollars, they say it was to build homes, but what it was actually going for is for, bush cutting, is for, picking up garbage, is for cleaning this and cleaning that, when the money was originally allocated to build homes in Trinidad and Tobago.
Under the PNM.
Under the PNM. And now under the UNC, here's what happening, the OPR getting, and this is a landmark story. The landmark story, they say they want full records of who get contract, who get award, blah, 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 right? So landmark come and provide all of that. And they say, well, we go review. It's under investigation. When UNC allocate funds for something, it actually going towards it.
You seen it?
Yeah, you could see it. They're allocating funds for homes. Homes are being built, but the PNM not too happy about that. And they have their stooges in every single sector in Trinidad and Tobago still that trying to undermine everything that Kamala Persad and the government want to do.
They plan them all. When they leave all here, they plan them all.
I like that. They plan them all.
They plan them all here.
When they leave.
On TTT, they plan them all over. The mole. No, they let's do. No, that PNM let's do. Or PSN thing that's plan them all. Police station that's plan them all.
Yeah.
So it's easy for them to come back in.
Yeah.
Wow. Because people will disrupt the operation.
Yeah, they want to disrupt the government.
Yes.
Kamala Persad says, but we can't allow that to know, Kingsley.
No. We're not allowing that.
We can't allow that.
We're not allowing that. And I don't care what you say. This is the government station. We come to promote the government agenda, what they're doing, what their policy.
Correct.
And that's what it is about.
If you're too I can't say that. But if you're vexed, you lost.
Yeah.
You lost.
You lost. It's a government
We come here to do our job.
Yes.
And the job of the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
The state.
In everything that we see happen. And the thing is, you're not bought out to say, Kingsley, turn a blind eye, you know.
Nope.
If you see something wrong, you are employed to say what is wrong.
But the listeners know what I'm a rebel. They know that. I will call it out. I call a spade a spade and walk away. You know what I mean? But I am saying that the government on the right track, David.
Correct.
David, my point is right true. They give Rowdy 9 years, boy.
And look what you do with the country. Make sure and say with the 9 years, that bull destroyed the country, you know.
He closed down petrol train, our light.
Every single
our
thing.
Belly, he closed down.
He gave, after you close Petrotrin, you give it to a friend and family of yours, Paria, Heritage. You put your people in strategic positions to further undermine.
Rowdy lawyer was on tree board.
And Bridget Anna said George husband was Rowley friend. Rowley friend. The Speaker of the House.
The president was a minister, MP for the PNM.
She was one that said we had to spread the PNM gospel.
So,
and she's still president.
And the vex now, we spreading the UNC gospel. The vex now, you know. I don't want to hear them, David.
But if we were to go over the past 9 years, how Trinidad and Tobago allow that? People coming to talk about, well, let's focus on what we could do and developing Trinidad and Tobago and doing this.
Focus on that.
But exactly.
Are we doing it?
Look at what happening in energy. ExxonMobil, Chevron had talks with the government yesterday.
Yep.
But that's not what you want to hear about.
No.
That's not what the callers want to hear about. That's not what the people want to hear about, because all that in the mind is bacchanal
and confusion.
That's all they want to talk about.
Bacchanal and
confusion. In clearing up the bacchanal, Kingsley, we have to talk about the 9 years, because you have those imps and them on that side, the opposition side, the right side of the house, because I see not that it's right. They're just on the right side of the house that come in to tell us that fire this one because them involved in corruption. When I looking back and seeing, or we coming out now, and procurement regulator or all kind of regulators coming out now and saying, well, we don't know what $64 billion went, or we have a shortfall of this and shortfall of that from the period of this to that. All right, we have to talk about those things. We have to know where our money went. We spend trillions of dollars in Trinidad and Tobago. People don't like to say trillions. I'll say billions. We spend billions of dollars in Trinidad and Tobago. Where your community is at? How your community looking? Look at where your hospitals at. How it looking? What about education? We barely educating young people. In fact, we turning more young people into criminals in society than actual businessmen. Where entrepreneurship is at? As soon as that bull came into office 2015, Uber left Trinidad in 2016 or 2017, right around there, Uber left. The first thing that bull did was come and say $2 million for a painting or a phone call to Trump. Or you say that the vehicles that Kamala was driving around in smelling like alcohol and it have vomit that's what he come to tell us. That the first thing.
And buy a Lexus to drive around in.
Correct.
You remember that?
Correct.
A nice Hilux Lexus.
Correct, yes. His MPs, and even on this side as well, we can't say no to it, right? And Kamala Persad didn't say no to it. They took advantage of what they could take advantage of.
For them.
Correct. She ready are, and what we're talking about is MPs allowed to drive around in luxurious vehicles, tax exemptions for luxurious vehicles to ride around in their communities. That done today. Kamala Persad in coming into office said, if you want to drive around luxuriously, pay it out of your own money.
Yes.
If you want to have 2-3 homes, buy it from your own money.
Yes.
No more can MPs or ministers or whoever get taxpayers' money to live on in Port of Spain. You get home, you get car, you get land, you get everything on the taxpaying dollars. We here for 5 years.
David, I want to put more fire in a belly.
Give it. Tell me.
When PM come in power, everybody was online.
Correct.
Buying TV, buying fridge, because the certain furniture place here, this certain furniture place expensive.
Yeah.
So when they go online now, you get it cheap. You know what in would do?
Tax.
Oh, come on,
tax. Man. Apples, grapes, luxurious things. He didn't want you to have.
No.
You couldn't have.
No.
You didn't deserve to have.
No.
He wanted it all for themselves.
Okay.
Massey and them,
Okay.
Massey don't all the advertise it, but Massey and them
Yeah.
could have spent,
Yes,
rack up the food import
Yes.
bill, billions of dollars.
but you buy either TV,
Correct.
either jersey.
Yeah.
You have to pay more.
Exactly. You want to bring in things online, pay more.
Pay more.
Let the ramblers talk about that. Who really destroying this country, boy?
Who you call him? Who's that?
The ramblers.
A PNM?
That is all of them.
David, I hear he make a video talking about Faris and this girl called Janelle, right?
Yeah.
But he must, anytime he mention the UNC, or sorry, anytime he mention the PNM wrongdoing, he must mention the PNM. He can't make a video without bringing in the UNC. But when talking about UNC shit, he talking about no PNM. But when he call out PNM wrongdoing, he bringing in UNC in the contribution. Why that so?
Hypocrite.
And when talking about UNC, it's straight UNC. Instead of bringing in PNM, nothing at all. But anytime you're talking about PNM corruption, you're bringing in UNC in it.
P, boy, P. Money.
He's a P mafia,
P
political mafia.
The thing is with me.
He's a political mafia.
Correct.
He's a political mafia.
Correct.
I want to ask him this. Do PNM have their hands in the pocket? And he's a fake person to know. Is it somebody hiding behind social media? And doing them kind of blogger work is a very dangerous person.
Correct.
You have to watch them.
You don't even know your face.
Don't take your information seriously. He's just like Mark Bassand. They can't take them seriously.
Yeah.
You have to be careful with the same, because how you could talk about UNC corruption without bringing PNM in it? No,
but them so it's on radio.
You want to take the call?
Caller on radio.
Guys, good day.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
All I could say, the facts don't go away. I can tell you something. It's when Annie Roberts used to talk against PNM. Long time. I was not foolish enough to know plenty things he say was very well truth.
Right.
You see, Rambles, plenty things he saying is truth. He just kind of biased against PNM, to be honest, he is. But plenty things he's saying makes sense. And
you love PNM more.
People who tell Mango a tree what in the game. That's why you always talking about him. We call him no eating. When Mr. Roberts talking, Annie Roberts, mean like he voice high pitch and kind of annoying to me when he's always talk. But at the end of the day, plenty things that Mr. Roberts talk, it makes sense. The only thing about it, police and politicians and everything don't get locked up in trade. So all you just keep on rambling on. I hear all you.
Well, let me ask you. Let me ask you before you go. Right, before you go. Is it that you're saying? Well, firstly, I don't know why you think we were just talking about rambles, because we didn't talk about rambles.
We hate you for that.
Yeah, but talking about him. All right. You see, my page even have rambles all over. Anyway, all right. Let me ask you some questions then. The comparison now between the PNM and the UNC, which one you would prefer better?
I prefer none.
All right.
If you don't know me, I don't prefer none.
All right. Next.
Red, yellow, failure.
All right. Red, yellow, failure.
Yeah,
no problem. When you look at the country from 2015 to 2025 versus 2025 to now, which country you prefer to live in?
Pal, if I have a, you tell me which, you tell me which.
Which country?
I wish Miss Young, Michaela Pandey, they come and try somebody new.
Hold on. No, that's not the question. The question is the country of 2015 or 2016 to 2025 versus 2025 to now. Which country you prefer?
I can prefer none. None is an option, right?
Then why are you here on the phone line?
What do you mean? Because I'm independent. All you want to send later. See all you want
I willing to have the conversation. I willing to ask the question, you know. If you telling me that Kamala's so bad and the PNM, we know the PNM bad, but the PNM so bad, all right, and you calling a radio station to tell us about who we talking about and why we talking about them. You must have a viewpoint, right? You can't tell me that you prefer Michaela Pandey. If Michaela Pandey come and do the same thing that PNM was doing, why you going to say that?
Yeah, but they can't talk about Michaela Pandey because she not sit in parliament, she's not in the opposition, she's not in the government.
But
you know what I mean?
Agreed.
She's nobody.
She's saying nothing.
Nothing.
Everything that Michaela Pandey is saying
on
no.
the ground.
everything that she's saying now, Kingsley, is always Kamala shouldn't say this, Kamala shouldn't say that, Kamala shouldn't do the other. But then where's your position? Where are you standing?
Makeda Pandey continues still living on her father's legacy.
Agreed.
She have no legacy.
I agree with that. Caller.
Look good there.
Caller, you're live.
Kingsley.
Yeah.
King of the Airways.
Hey, leave it there. I still here.
Devon.
Yeah.
David
Welch.
Yesterday when I heard you say you're not running your blood to water for no government, and you're telling people all the wrath, you wouldn't be there for long. Kingsley, distance yourself from here. I will leave it there.
Okay. And
Well,
there's nobody, there's not 1K Kingsley. I know that you call her, and there's here money areas with you, right? I know issue. Kingsley, you know I know issue.
Yeah, but that's what we say.
No. I have no issue, right? None at all. Zero. Again, I did not get here by listening to people outside.
Yeah.
All right? I'm making that abundantly clear. You get where you get by being you.
Yep.
I am where I am by being me. We might be in the same space, but you understand we're on two different trajectories, all right?
Yep.
You might want to do this. I don't want to do this. I want to serve my country in a much bigger and better, not better, but much bigger way, all right? Meaning by, there's a conversation for 2030. Caller, you're live.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, brother.
Mr. Welch.
Yes, sir.
Kingsley.
Eric.
I am listening to you two guys, and I'm wondering why is it that you guys have a problem with this OPR business? Kingsley, both you and I know that this government hands are as white as the streets of snow.
No. You know. Not me. Eric, leave me out of that. Once you to talk about my government in that kind of way, leave me out of that.
But I am saying to you, why would you have a problem with the OPR doing its job?
Because what David is saying, he bring the facts of saying that there's unfair and they only get mouth.
Their job the way in which they're doing it.
Eric, did you listen to the young intellectual David? How he break it down for you? They're not fair. He's saying that they're not fair. And he bring the facts and information not fair. Because he said that they didn't say nothing.
You have a case for the court. You could go to the court and say they're acting unfairly.
Eric, I want to ask you now.
Yes.
Do you agree, Eric, with the $200+ million that Foster Cummins got from the HDC?
Of course.
He got $200 million. So wait a minute now. You mean the HDC will give out money just up?
Eric, so hold on. Therefore, you're saying
plenty.
Eric,
you get plenty.
So therefore, you're saying that the HDC did not give Foster Cummins $200+ million?
Well, I am sure that they can't stand up on
your phones are monthly. Your phones are monthly phone.
Days before the election, too, you know.
Yeah,
days before the 2025 general election.
You're saying the HDC just gave money to Foster Cummins just so.
You saying that?
The money was to build homes. It's a contract for homes. Yeah. To maintain some, and I could call out the homes that they wanted to maintain. And hold on, Eric. Hold on.
Listen, Eric.
So $200 million to take care of those homes right down there. On the highway, let's call that part down there on the highway.
Mover down there?
No, not Mover. Going straight down by Twin City side. After you pass Twin City.
Vipac?
No, it's a Maloney. Right? You
took
Maloney. Eric, have you taken a look at Eric? Have you taken a look at Maloney and see the problems that the people have? Okay, lovely. So how it is $200 million to take care of those apartments, and look at it today. So money well spent.
Where that money gone?
You believe that there was some hanky-panky, there's always the OPR.
We don't believe anything. We are telling you, Eric, that you cannot give contracts in the tune of $200 million days before an election.
Yeah.
It's an election year.
Point. If you are saying that, then it's a matter for the police and the court. If you say you cannot give a contract there before the election.
And to be fair, to answer that, Eric, to answer that, the police service, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, have already probed the URP investigation. You know that, right?
You go ahead, tell me, I'm listening. I didn't
No,
know.
no, you could go and
I know
research
you shut
that.
it down, but go ahead, I'm listening.
What is shut down? It's a probe.
You shut down the
It's
URP,
a
but go ahead, I'm
own.
listening.
Who shut down? David shut down the URP.
Well, and just tell me represent the UNC. You want to divorce from the UNC now then?
Eric, for this shit.
We love you.
URP and let poor people suffer.
Eric, thanks my brother. We get a nice one there. Very.
I hope.
Well, you can't take.
No,
we take it. I mean,
I hope that in 2030 you do the right thing. You go out and you stain your fingers
for the UNC.
For the UNC.
See,
you have a good one.
We are good.
In the constituency of Cuba North all my life.
Lovely. Cuba is always UNC.
Yeah.
Call on your life.
So look, if you vote or not, we go stay near there.
Call on your life.
Good evening, Brother Kingsley and Brother David.
Yes.
And I will quote Keith Rowley, and I had to listen to that foolishness.
Foolishness.
But
Yeah.
anyway, according to Keith Rowley, end that quote. But Brother David.
Yes, sir.
HDC give a contract, but according to Eric, he don't need to get a contract. But a man build 100 house, right? Break down 50 and send a request for payment from the Housing Development Corporation. You hear what I stated, right?
Yeah.
For 100 house, but that'll break down 50. You know how you have to serve the PNM people? If you have to allow for 1 year, just break it and leave it there and tell them you can't find the parts right. Yeah. It's a special kind of pipe. Let us smell that for a year to let them know and familiarize yourself with the Balize. When you see a man build a water treatment plant for $3 million and reach up to $33 million, that is PNM for you.
Yeah.
But you see, the PNM, like Eric and them, so they know no evil, hear no evil, but they do all what is evil. What about the land down in Caroni, right? In Waimade, who gets 75 acres of land at the swampland?
Correct.
I want to know, right? Under the PNM, when they was building house, what the procurement legislation, they use the office to build a ministry, a health office, and how that was approved.
Correct, boy. Yes, brother. Oh, you forget that.
The highway, Eric, to Sandy Grande. To catch the highway, you can reach the Sandy Grande on the old road.
Yeah.
Come back down the road and it's still driving to get the connector road to reach the highway. What all they use? What proper?
You know who did own them? Land and them? You know who the Assumption Minister? Assumption Minister.
Who benefits owners? Crazy boy. Boy, crazy.
And the mosquito.
Eric and them go there. Go
and the mosquito crack. Yeah. Then here what's going on. You know why it was the safest borrow day for people who come from north? Because the highway straight to Point 14 had speed bump on the sun. That is the PNM at work for you.
Agreed.
You tell me what kind of work that is.
Thanks, Scholar. Thanks, Scholar. David, you know in the PNM, I come from there, right?
Yeah.
They just say the best Indian is a PNM Indian and the Tiffin Indian is a UNC Indian, right? So I have a thing, right? This is right, David. If you take Mudilan now and make him come a PNM,
they go vote.
Eric calling now
and defend him
now.
Everything that he do.
If you take Kamala now,
Patient PNM.
PNM now.
Some of them might jump.
No, they're jumping at all. It's PNM.
They go vote.
They go vote for she. Go say Kamala's a good mother. She's that PNM does think.
She see the light of the day.
Yes, but once if he's a African and he's supporting UNC, he's a lick.
Yeah,
you know I mean? Yeah. African, right? Yeah. But if he's an African supporting PNM and you get nothing, you're poor, the community broken. It's a strong black man. It's a strong African man. It's PNM. You love your own. You love your own. Hold on. You love your own.
You're gonna get something.
Vote for your own. I love my God.
Yeah, God.
Yeah, they love the God.
Yeah.
With no money.
None at all.
Yeah. No flush out.
While them teeth out everything.
No flush out. You understand me? Take the calls, man, David. Take the calls.
Mr. David.
Yes, sir.
And to Mr. Kingsley, a blessed day to you. You know, I'm listening to you all every day. We have a prime minister, the people of this country vote here. She didn't take it in. And to talk to a person leave it there, and they campaigning for what? We have a government for 5 years inside there, and you shouldn't even make a conversation because they lead you nowhere. They want to upset in all year. And this government is doing what they have to do. They are working for the people, not for themselves.
Right.
They're spending taxpayers' money perfectly. And this is why we have our next station. Every day the same callers and them 25 again. When you have a poll, it's the same 25 polling from then to now. So don't please all of us turn all your blood into water with stupid people. Have a blessed, wonderful day and God guide.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
David, and this is the station all you have to be on. This is the only station all you have to be on 91.1 FM. No other station at them.
No.
It is the leading station at this time for talk.
Which is why everybody does advertise. Let's take one
Yes.
more before we go for the break. Caller.
David.
Yeah, man.
Kingsley.
Let's go ahead. You're live.
Help out with a name now. What is the name of the young lady who wrote the Prime Minister the letter pertaining to Mr. Rambachan with the QF crossing? What was the name of that young lady who wrote the Prime Minister the letter, Kingsley?
Leave it there.
I will listen of the ear and I will leave it there.
Oh, okay. All right. So we will for sure leave it there as we go to the commercial break there, Trinidad and Tobago. Thanks so much for it there. All right. And just so therefore you know, this is a station that you should advertise on because we have all the ads. All right, all the ads here. So let me make sure and let you know. Need data to go get a preloaded SIM for as low as $40. Available at any store where you see a digital sign on the outside. Spot the digital sign, get a new number, preloaded data, and more. Spend to win. Win up to $750 weekly in cash. Digital customers can text the word SPIN to 8181 to enter. Enter now for a chance to win cash weekly. Stay tuned, Trinidad and Tobago. We will be back right after this.
Talk City 91.1, thought-provoking conversations. On Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the Ground Report, featuring Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Reeves and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism, business development, and the real issues affecting Tobago all front and center. Live, direct, unfiltered. Don't miss it. Talk City 91.1 FM live from Tobago this Wednesday, May 13, from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Talk that matters, where it matters.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT. On Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the Ground Report, featuring Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism, business development, and the real issues affecting Tobago all front and center. Live, direct, unfiltered. Don't miss it. Talk City 91.1 FM live from Tobago this Wednesday, May 13, from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Talk that matters, where it matters.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT. On Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the Ground Report, featuring Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism, business development, and the real issues affecting Tobago all front and center. Live, direct, unfiltered. Don't miss it. Talk City 91.1 FM.
Mo, happy spirits have the sweetest rhythm. Mo.
The man, the iron and the man where they can go drum. There's a vibe in the session when we jam into the steel bun. Come on, join the line, grab your bottle and spoon. It's a party in the engine room. In the engine room, we go jam it.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, welcome back when you're inside your wit under the radar with yours truly. Well, heavy duty David. Well, stepping in for heavy duty once more is Kingsley as we go to the top of the hour, 3 minutes to the top. And well, Kingsley, you ain't gonna like this hour, you know, Kingsley. Because while this is our wrap-up hour for you to head into the wrap-up, I feel like we now getting started. Because you ain't gonna like to hear what we know, what we know coming out of, you know, we know seeing. This one might catch you, and I can catch you off guard with this one, huh? People like to say, oh God, I'm tired of all they talking about PNM.
Me tired.
But
me tired at all. I go for 4 years again.
Go 4 years.
Just talk about PNM.
Well, let me play this for you. This is today, yeah?
Today, okay.
This is just a short while ago. This is breaking news. Let me play this for you.
The country is burning down. Babies are being killed. Minister Sturge has been found by the media to...
Pause. I'll pause. I want to play it one more time for the people to hear, right? So for those on radio, this is Faris Al-Rawi.
Lion.
This is Johnny Sukaran.
Lion.
This is a senator.
Yeah. A man who say his father is a grandfather, some prophet somewhere from somewhere.
Well, I feel like I prophesied then. This is Senator Faris Al-Rawi.
He's a Muslim.
The country is burning down. Babies are being killed. Minister Sturge has been found by the media to have told untruths, making allegations. I want to say something. When a minister of government stands up in the parliament and says that he has evidence, he's either breaching national security or...
All right.
Thank you very much.
His own,
Thank you very much.
His own Fitzgerald Hanks stand up in the parliament and say the same thing.
All of them, not
he stand up. Fitzgerald Hanks stand up in the
all
parliament.
All the PNM people and them say that.
And he condemn Kamala Prasad and say all kind of thing about Kamala and derogatory this and gang this, gang that.
David, I want to ask him a question. Because the question have to be asked. Faris, I want to ask you a question. Do you believe by taking your 2 children, young children, and kind them on the range to learn to shoot, do you think that was a good example for the country?
Of course that was. They had to prepare themselves for what is to come if they were to still be in charge. They were running, they were presiding over the worst crime rate we have ever seen in the history.
So you carry trying to learn.
Of course, to learn to shoot.
To kill.
They had to protect themselves because them get security, you and I don't.
No.
We get to live in the country that they created.
You could talk now.
Of course. He talking about babies dying. Fool, babies were dying under your watch.
Yes.
And they still are. You are still here.
Since 1962, babies dying.
And mostly under
but
his watch.
He lied to the media and to the country. He said the country is burning. Will the country is burning? Let me go outside now and see the country burning.
Let me go and see. Because probably it is. The country burning down.
Where's part?
Maybe Balize.
In Balize house.
Because Balize ain't get to build. Don't forget Balize red. So when you look at Balize, you're seeing fire.
We see you.
We see him.
Take your 2 children on the range. What example he was sending for the youths? It's okay for the father to carry them on the range and bust shots.
The country burning down. This is why we come here and we tell you and we compare and we say what we have been living under for the past decade. We don't want to go back there. You need to remember the past in order to build a better future.
Of course.
We need to build a brighter future. If Kamala Prasad, the successor, is promising brighter days for Trinidad and Tobago,
and better days,
we will tell you that back then, not even too long ago, 2 years ago, we had those imbeciles and them governing Trinidad and Tobago. And what did they give us? What did they bring for us?
David, me and you was here already, and I told you this, that Rowdy tell this country we love the government. Every school bill, every community center bill, every hospital bill was built by the government, right? Kamala is not saying that. All Kamala is saying, David, is wait, let me see the dollars, let me see how the country going, and I'm going to roll out my policy. She don't do to me. She don't do 50% already.
I feel like you could just save that for Heavy, because I like what you used to tell Heavy, You see in progress, but I
see in progress, not done. I see in progress.
We reach.
He talking about he just see the light. I don't pass the light already. I pass the light already.
Swimming in the tunnel.
I agree for flat inside here. I don't pass the light already. I seen it. I feel it.
You feeling it?
I know it there.
We know it here. It here already. Prosperity is here.
Look, the local minister sent some workers by the enforcement corporation. He said, no, I don't want workers, he want money. But for the last 9 years, we do with the money. You put some money there.
The fact.
He have a funds. He have a funds. A mayor funds. He have a mayor funds. Personal to use for himself. And nobody can give a damn. Can't even count for it. Millions of dollars he had to use for himself.
Yeah, they were fat in
and they send workers by you. And workers right around the area. It's not no workers from Carney or Kufa, from Lavante, Bitam, Belmont, Gonzales. 60 workers the minister sent by the mayor of Port of Spain. I want money. Now what they want? They want money. Because they know why they want money. I ask the question, is it to finish Balize House?
Of course. They need to establish a kingdom.
Is it that when all they lost, the finances of them run? As Kamala said, the so-called certain people run.
They eat our food.
Yeah, they run.
Yeah, the eater food run.
They run. They say no, we can't because we not in power no more. The building there.
Yeah.
No penny now. I thought she. I don't know if she might grow hair, but she thought she damn ball. And because she meet a big building there. She don't know what the hell going on.
She no legacy
inside it. She don't know what the hell going on inside it, right?
She no legacy.
David,
she can't leave nothing for the PNM. The PNM.
You see these individuals and them Faris in birth. Well, I see Senani keeping quiet. He eat his food and he gone. He driving a nice vehicle. Every time see him on the highway, nice vehicle, X million.
I see he driving a real nice Porsche, a white Porsche.
Yes, a nice one.
Yeah.
David, that man bring out a kind case. They tell you that he said it as an Indian. He said the Indians in the PNM don't thief, but the Indians in the UNC they're thief. And he brought a kind case and tell us how much millions that's fit in a kind case. But you have to know how much to say. He will be packing, and kind of to be every land bill, every flyover bill was road and known in this country. In land. Every highway bill, every byway, every main road. You not say that know it. I say what with that. I thought I was saying to my mind, I say that know everything in the country.
You own everything. You see what the PNM does do as well. That is allow for you to buy the land and then them go come and rent the land from you. That's what them does do, you know. That is exactly what them does do. You don't catch them in the UNC. They send them as the most corrupted people by. Forrest is one of the most corrupted men we have ever seen as an attorney general. He gets demoted from an attorney general to a bush cutting minister under the PNM. Yeah. The same PNM that he's trying to defend now. Yeah. That wouldn't even blink an eye with he.
David, people that said, we voted Rowdy. No. Only get fed up and they beat up. Yeah. That's why they voted.
Yeah.
Rowdy, no. Yeah. 0.14. I thank God they come over. But them so.
It's for Laventille East to come over. We know Laventille West going. But it's for Laventille East to come over.
David, after 9 years, they're like a woman. After 9 years, they get beat. You're going back home. You get pushed outside, you're going back home again. Say, you already get fed up now and say, let me give somebody that chance. The wicked.
Yeah, PNM
and they get
bad.
What? Normally, you say they get a good man, but they get a good woman. Yeah, I know one, they want to vantage you. Yeah. They want to dig out your eye. But David wants me and you, say Nongi and others who representing country, they can't do nothing. They can't bully. Once we hear,
I'll be to that.
Once we hear, you go bring the facts. You do your research, and I will bring the juice at it.
The fire. Real fire.
Because we have to defend this government.
Yeah, agreed.
We have to defend our Prime Minister. We have to hold the line.
Correct.
We have to be like PNM.
Better than PNM.
Better than PNM.
But we go all them and beat them.
No, we have to, as the link bus, we have to grab the link one time and pull it back and tie it back one time and go again. Those are the link. Let the link fall and go the way. Because we have a job to do. To save this country. To make this country clean. Crime. Road. Housing. We have a job to do. And we will do it. And when we do a job, you might have to do some drastic, hard things with the country we didn't like.
Most importantly though, when the job finish, we have to ensure that those people don't come back. Because this is a history, this is a pattern, you know. The pattern is every time PNM mess up the country, UNC comes and clean it
and
up.
Fix it up.
Only get 5 years. Back, and then they go back and vote PNM to come and mash it up again.
Look at Carnage, the boardwalk. That was something so beautiful. You know, PNM leave it and destroy it.
Abandon it.
Macrib Day.
Abandon.
The government went down in Macrib, in PNM areas, and develop Macrib, build nice thing for children to go and play in the park and thing. The PNM leave it done. Macrib Beach right now, the railing falling down, they never take. CDA never take care of it. Because Kamala built it and the UNC built it.
Laptops destroyed. Kuva Hospital destroyed. Arima Hospital destroyed. Everything destroyed.
Oh, what children get 10 years setback with the laptops. Correct. 10 years setback.
Schools, EC centers, baby grants, tax on no taxes on or less VATs on
food prices.
Food price.
Come nice to do.
Food stuff.
Every Christmas, that's same thing talking about. Every Easter, food price going down. Every Indian Arrival Day, same thing. Every Emancipation Day, the woman was concerned about the poor.
Not keep.
And this country turned the back on Kamala Prasad Bisasa.
Based of what?
Race talk.
That
we will do better.
And section 54.
And section 34.
Section 34.
You understand?
She coming to kill a journalist.
Yeah. And the same person, David, who you allege Gary Griffith, say was planning to kill, murder a journalist. He pick him and name him the Commissioner of Trinidad and Tobago. David, first time I ever go in Parliament. And David, I will never go back there again because in the gallery, you have to sit down as a statue.
Yeah,
it's in the gallery, David is the worst. And main thing is, you don't have your phone.
Yeah, you can't use your phone.
You can't use your phone. The phone was down there, right? And that time it was a long Parliament. I know how the Red says. David, yes, long as small chest, so your foot out in here, they can't move your neck. They can't turn left and right, David. I'll be shit. You as a person who in the gallery there.
Yeah.
And I sat down there for 5 hours.
Wow.
To witness. I went on there, that's what me and God for. Just to witness Dr. Roddy go and say he won Guy Griffith because he picked Guy Griffith. Eh? He said, I want him. And that is when I know that the Prime Minister had the last say for the Commissioner. So they have a committee, right? A so-called independent committee. And I picked David and said, David, it's the right choice. When that paper reached me as the Prime Minister, I could say, no. Go back and get somebody else, you know. That's the danger that you know. And that is, don't care who the Prime Minister, you know. But that's why I know Rowdy naturally pay hand in it. That's why he went up in the President House. He went to the Prime Minister, I want him. He's the best. And if I don't want him, I'm MPs vote for him. And they pick Gary Griffith. And they support Gary Griffith for 5 years. Sorry, for 3 years. And the last year, because Gary Griffith wasn't carrying out the agenda. He wasn't going after his political opponents. So I said, Gary Griffith, you're sticking out. He was something. Then make Gary say things he ain't supposed to say. Then make Gary Griffith say things we ain't supposed to say. And now Gary in the doghouse, in the UNC and the PNM. Because this PNM had a plan. Pick Gary. If Gary fail, he on his own. If he score, well, we go to the praises, we go to the goal. That's what they use Gary for. They use Gary. And Gary sung there because he did like the ride. 5 jeeps. It's the first commissioner of police.
Has so much
police protection. David, I protest all my life, right?
Me too.
And the only so I know that they had to write the commissioner to go on and protest when Gary Griffith come in power. Normally we go in shits. Gary Griffith said, no. Yeah, you have to write me. That is the law. And you know Gary Griffith said, so you have to write to go out there and protest. And that's the law, you know. You have to write the commissioner to go and protest. But I did never know that. Because my I told you before Gary Griffith come the commissioner. I used to go and protest many times.
Normal.
But Gary said, no, I had Gary Griffith IGG.
I didn't give permission.
I had to give permission. I said, wow. So, something that Gary going to now, yeah, you take it.
Agreed.
Because he make PNM use him. And he's a good man, you know. But he make PNM use him as a commissioner. Make him talk all the time thing against the UNC.
You listening now and vexing. He's like,
that's my boy.
What's
wrong
with Kingsley?
I go call him no one you answer. The phone, that's my boy.
Let me take some calls. Yeah. What's wrong with Kingsley? 622-4911, 622-4911. Remember to keep it short. Call you live. All right, you go on. 622-4911, 394-4911. Those are the numbers to call, all right? Yes. There we go to it. Caller, you're live. Mute your set, right? Mute your set. Caller.
Yes. Kingsley.
Yes. Thank you for.
I want to ask you one question.
Thank you. No. Hold on, volume first. And thank you for having the radio so loud for the whole community to hear. But hold on, your volume.
Question.
All right, go ahead.
Right. Who gives Ruan Sinaran all up, please?
Rowley.
Oh, Rowley. Right. Another Indian, eh?
But
I mean, it's a plenty things behind that. Why give them that, please?
No, I want to tell you this. You remember when Dr. Rowdy went San Fernando and was winding down?
Yeah.
You know who carry that person for Dr. Rowdy to wind on? I'll leave it there. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. I'll leave it there.
I know the man first, you know.
I ain't saying nothing.
All right, thanks so much. You know what? I feel like I will hear this.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Caller, you live.
Kingsley, the ground report going to Tobago.
Yeah.
A child drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you only blight. I will leave it there.
I should put disclaimer for that too. Disclaimer for that too.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management, or affiliates.
Caller, you live.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Kingsley.
Dego Martin?
Yes. Wait now. You run through that?
Yeah, not me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Leave it there.
I can't believe this.
Not me. Leave it there.
So that like he couldn't take the nonsense. Oh my God. Well, boy, so that you shocked me. So that busted boy. Oh God, Kingsley. Way. Wow.
He's a team player. He's yeah. Go ahead.
Let me see what station he going on and up on. Wow. See, Kingsley boy, so that must be say, nah, I can't deal with this crap anymore.
I don't know.
Good evening.
The same thing with you.
I don't think is
I don't know.
Is Sudat saying he can't deal with the crap no. I think it's mainly this anyway. Caller.
I don't know.
Yeah, man. Kingsley is a great person. I don't go anyway. Go ahead, caller. I'll say that after.
Good afternoon, my brother, and to Mr. Welch. Good afternoon to you, sir.
Reporter.
Yes, I want to put some sanity in talk show right now. These callers that all they have called only for the past hour, they don't have people agenda in this country at all in the Constitution, at all.
Thank you.
It is not people-driven. It's all political. Now, I don't have a problem with the talk show hosts and them defending a position. But you see people like us on the ground here who feel it, seeing it, and knowing it, there's a time we have to get serious. We must not forget it's PNM, Dr. Rowley, lead the country in this state it is in today, and all they must remind them that, Papa,
right.
I want to remind them, Sunday morning, I went in the east to pick up somebody and come back down to Port of Spain and come across Europe, Southern Main Road. While the citizens of this country resting to get up next morning to work, Dr. Rowley have a clique of people living here. Now we have some registered to live, to survive. That is good. That is humanity business. But the influx of these people is because of the leaving of the border open in this country.
Agreed.
By the late PNM. Now this government only there for a year, so I hope the government find a way to tighten that.
They come in, don't worry, they come in.
I want to finish, please. I want to finish tonight.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, no, the kind of crowd I seen on that Southern Main Road from the highway to the main road and the bars that pumping Spanish music, I wonder if this country borders left open under Dr. Rowley for a purpose such as that. No, government change, that policy must change. So you call us of the PNM, don't feel you're not focused on what you all leave us in as a people to deal with. All they was running amok, and now Ms. Kamala Prasad says I have to use a mop to clean up that mess. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago.
Thanks so much. And things happening, we now have vessels that are deployed to patrol Trinidad and Tobago maritime borders. So thing happening. The same vessels that Kamala Prasad bought 20, I know it was like 2013, 2014, 2015, around there. And it was left abandoned by the PNM. Left parked up in Shagarama. Scholar.
Yeah, hello, good day.
Fast playing Spanish music. Yeah.
I just want to say that everybody who independent is not a PNM, Mr. Welch.
Okay.
I listen to you.
I never say that.
Because it's not, no, because sometimes I hear talking things and say, the PNM, so, cause I don't like in this incarnation, I do like PNM.
Okay.
Oh God, just plain passing over me. Just, yeah. And one thing, Mr. Prasad, who was there with Kingsley, I don't know what, but to be honest, any program he go on, he'll be very objective. And I remember some years ago, he was fired from the next station, and the thing was explaining why. Because he'll be very, very, to me, independent, and he can't take that kind of storyline directing.
Absolutely wrong. Very, very
all
wrong.
Right. Well, I don't know. Because he actually said it, He said
it had no Tory line happening here in 91.1. It have no Tory line happening. I could tell you that for a fact.
I'm telling you what he said.
It don't matter what Sudat say or not.
You remember, right?
It don't matter what Sudat say. It had no Tory line happening inside there.
Kingsley with him. Kingsley, excuse? You remember when he used to say, you representing, as of you and he arguing there, well, you here to sing, talk for the UNC because they didn't do well, and he say, well, he just. You remember that? That's accent.
Yeah, you get it.
But it's how public servants working here still. It's how people working. No. It's how people working in here inside TTT that here since 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Whether or not administration change or not.
Them here for life.
It's how people playing. It's a Sweet 100 here. Playing music, people that were here way before we didn't come and change out everything.
All that, I don't know the host right now.
But we didn't come and change nothing. You expect what? What's her name? Aisha Welch to be here, Pastor Google to be here. Those are PNM students. No, you cannot. You cannot. You went too far. You went blasted too far. If you are going to listen to Sudat, go and listen to Sudat. But nobody coming to threaten management inside here and then what? We leave that? Caller, you live.
Yeah, good day, gentlemen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Brother David, I just want to go back to what you were saying earlier. And here now, the progress, I don't know how these people cannot see the lineup of the progress of the Trinidad and Tobago economy right now. You know, they are cookie eye or what? And that fella the last caller there, he famous for dropping barbecue by the box in the radio station, eh? So if all could put in all the order.
Right. What's up, your live?
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Kingsley,
partner,
I call in a few times.
Yeah.
And I tell you, you see that what Surat encouraging, going to create some trouble. Yesterday, Heavy was explaining about sarcasm to David. And it's the same thing with propaganda. When you allow people, and first you have to realize who you're dealing with. You know. PNM knows nothing about the followers of the PNM, knows nothing about integrity, decency, progress. They have nothing that you could really put to the table to say, hey, here what? This is what this organization could contribute to better the country. And every time they out of the office, you know, they think that the government that governing the country became independent and they are the first to hold governance for the country. And they would come with every single thing that they can think about, that they created, and the situation that the country is in for that government to fix in a week time, and then undo all the wrongdoings and the
Caller?
acknowledge anything at all that they created it. Stuart Young is wanting to take all the credit for all the gas deal and the progress that the country is going in. But you know, he wouldn't say that it's because of his dealings and the deals that he made in Point Lisas that a lot of the companies has left. So, whatever Surat thinks, and I could have seen it, I could have foreseen it, that he was allowing, because people like the few PNM callers who just call in, and they were in all the station trying to promote their propaganda, and they would get rejected. So they would always look at a soft target, and they realize that Surat was a soft target because he always feel that he has some kind of integrity that he must listen to propaganda on the airwave. You have to dismiss that because we're in a different place now with a different level of thinking that we're dealing with. And with PNM, you can't take no chances. Have a good afternoon, gentlemen. We're in a good place right now.
Of course. And there's a major difference. You see, when people will talk about journalism and journalistic integrity, you tell me which part that is. Journalistic integrity, you like to walk in diplomatic center. You like to walk in this place and walk in that place and feel like you reach somewhere. All right? But the moment you meet face to face with a politician who say, hey, let me get your X, Y, and Z, or kill this story, or do this, or do that, or do the other, you're bending. Caller, you're live.
David.
Yeah, man.
Do you know when the UNC went on board the boat from the Netherlands?
What? Say again?
The boat you talk about.
PNM?
Do you know when the UNC went on board those boats from the Netherlands?
Oh, I didn't know the period. I forgot the period. Which period it was?
Which boat? UNC by?
The damming
Run up
vessels.
to the 2025 General election.
Say again?
Run up to the 2025 General elections. They went on the board those boats from the Netherlands.
2020. UNC wasn't in charge in 2025? You're talking about PNM?
No, the UNC.
2025, you know?
Yeah.
All right, brother.
General election. Run up to the 2025 general election.
All right, thanks so much.
Or the 2015.
Yeah, it makes sense. Thanks so much. Yeah, the opposition by the boat. Yeah, the opposition by the boat. Kamala, when she was in opposition, spent state funds on the boat.
We buy any boat when in government? Children buy boat, cutting children, that what boat?
This time around, we bought the
cargo.
Yeah, the cargo boat. They release it at least. Caller.
Yeah, responding again. And to the last caller, that boat is there for today still. So when they buy the boat, they didn't carry it home and park it up under no house.
Okay.
That's the taxpayers' own. And I want to tell you something, and you and the others who call in the talk show and trying to stop the issues that will really help the country in the public space. Let me tell you all something. We are accepting the PNM very much in the opposition position. They are a great opposition. They are excellent. When they're in opposition. And I want to say this. When you could boast that you build a country by building buildings and didn't build the people that support you, your time run out.
Correct.
Yeah,
wrong now.
You hear what reporter say?
Thanks so much.
When they could build everything but the people who support you, we expect them to be now.
Correct.
We expect them to be now. Take the call, David.
Just left. 6224911, 6224911, 394.
And when the UNC building their own, they vex. They call it racist.
That means the own.
I get the UNC right. Take care of the own. Take care of your base. PNM go to hell.
Hey, Koala.
Let me correct myself. I like to correct myself when I
They
make
text you?
mistakes.
Yes, they text center in high. This is your own thing. Go ahead.
But Kingsley, you don't do that.
No.
When you make mistakes, you don't correct yourself.
Because damage already done. You don't say sorry because damage already done. You don't do the damage already. What do you correcting yourself for?
But you're taking up airtime. Go ahead.
Election.
Say again?
Run up to the 2015 general election.
Yeah, but you was wrong. Is the same boat that sit down there, Rowley park up the boat?
Yeah.
I'm correcting myself.
Did Rowley park up the boat, yes or no?
About the OPVs, something like that?
Nah, the diamond vessels. Because Kamala said not the OPVs.
Kingsley. You see, you don't correct yourself when you're wrong.
Ask that question. Ask that question. Leave it there. Go ahead.
Hey, did Kamala Prasad Bissessa park up the vessels, or did Keith Rowley park up the vessels? Which one?
I talking about when they bought it. You talking
all right.
about pack up.
You have a good day.
Okay,
Thank you. Correct. Call back and correct yourself after, right? He knew you must correct yourself or not.
Not leave it there no more.
Nah, correct yourself. Correct yourself. Call you live.
Hello, Kingsley. Yeah, good day, guys.
Yeah, man.
Kingsley. The man, it come like Mr. Man.
Oh, you're afraid they feel that? Oh, you call him. Go ahead.
You know, Lena time trying to get a man can signal when you ball yours my voice on the station. It come like right now the man will get hand signal. I always thought UNC say the own is everybody. African and Indian everybody.
What's that? I laughing at you, Kingsley.
So you
gotta correct yourself now.
So I understand what we're doing, but Kingsley, let them see about their own. Because all like that.
Take it.
And my African brothers and sisters, them like that. So let them see about their own because they have always been like that. Not that.
I will not allow you. I will not allow you. That is incorrect.
All right, well,
no, but we say
it's what you say.
Yeah.
We'll come to that.
And Mr. Lever there, the lady name was S. I wonder what she was.
Yeah, all right.
No,
all right,
when I say that the UNC taking care of their own, they're right.
No, Kingsley. No, Kingsley. No. Caller, you're lying.
Kingsley and David?
Yeah, man.
Okay. I just want to give me 127 seconds. I just want to say, when I was a little fella, you couldn't say damn and blasted in the road as a little child, right? You couldn't say them two words at all. Because a neighbor and anybody could have beat you and carry home and leg Alex. But Dr. Ike Williams used to come and go in the square and all over the place and say damn and blasted and jackass, and everybody used to be clapping him. You understand?
I agree.
Right, that's one. And first of all, second of all, when I used to call into to this station, right? When the former minister of national security, what's his name? Hines, right? I used to call in. He used to advertise. He was against Manning, and he used to advertise for this fellow, what name is Rowley, right? He used to advertise for Rowley, and he was carrying on the program. And I call him and I tell him, I say, wait now, I thought this was a government station, but you campaigning for Rowley. He never answer, I never get to call in that station again. So you see all them PNMites and whoever calling and talking and said that's shipping it, Hall.
Thanks, Paula. David, so David, they say our listener is a very good spokesman, right?
Yeah.
And I just stammer a little bit, right? But his name is this David, right? Reporter called in and he said that PNM building everything around them and then building their own. Okay? And my response is that the PNM, they'll be vexed when the UNC see about their own, when they build about their own. And I agree with the UNC seeing about their own. That's what I said. So that PM caller there, who called in there, looking for the data because he say he independent.
You say you're right.
He say no, the UNC doesn't turn their eye on the country, you know.
Okay.
But they pay a special attention to the base. They help the people who loyalty to them. That is why the UNC base, okay, the UNC base have more things to show. Why there's fanatics, why there's supporters.
You're gonna cause
the PNM have nothing to show. The supporters have nothing to show. Why there's fanatics and why there's supporters.
Very what you're saying.
Easy.
I understand what you're
saying. Very easy.
I understand.
So I whether be a UNC supporter because I will get. But if it's a PNM supporter, I get nothing. I think they call.
Jawai. Go on.
I got nothing to be a PM supporter.
That call I say nah, boy. Nah, I want put my voice then. I call her.
In 1970, coming up to 1970, the East Indian, the African people had their own music on the airwaves in this country. I could remember, especially on a Sunday, when the PNMC African people come together, so with the 1970 Black Power movement, you know they allow the East Indian days to keep the Mastana Bahar, they keep the this, they keep only one man tried to save us was Holibito Day. I never come up to the name properly. Let me tell the PNM, we mustn't forget them. Let me don't forget them because I'm going to tell you something. They made sure the African music that I know used to play on national radio here stop. We will not be talking to language alone as African people, they're obscene and English. We will learn our Spanish because they're never enough. But the PNM never really helped the people, and this is the time for them to stay with us in opposition for a very long time.
Thanks, reporter. Yeah. And you know where I did like Sat for? Sat and Professor Kojo, you know Kojo, right? Was on a debate. He said He say, I have 100 school. That he say, I have 100 school. He say, what you have? He say, you talking African thing and black man thing. He say, I have 100 school. You don't tell me? Sat say, I have how much community things we build, churches and
that song like we going into a different
no.
Call out.
No, David.
Afraid? Yeah, I'm afraid for the first time.
David, I wish it had been to fight for me.
We have a call on the line.
Call you're live.
Afraid?
Afraid, David.
Good evening, Kingsley and David.
Yes. Hey, Brooklyn. Yes.
What's going on?
Let's go.
I want to say, I called earlier when David made the statement that Rowley painting for 2 million, but it's really 3 million, David?
Yeah, 3 million.
Oh, 3 million painting.
I want to let you know that paintings, right? Yeah, this scheme with the paintings. He will tell the public that he paid 3 million for a painting, but you see all the money where they can't account for that missing by the millions?
Yeah.
Just like that, somebody going and buy that painting for some type of 500 million or something, just that same painting. And once somebody buy that painting for that, now the state, nobody can do nothing about that because somebody buy that money, buy that painting. It's a racket with buying painting for millions of dollars. It has something online, you could look it up as well too. That's how politicians do the money laundering and bring the money back to them. The money that they thief, that's how it come back to them by buying expensive thing and selling it over for 20 times the amount of money they buy it for. And painting is something that governments do throughout the whole world. Governments do that, right? So I want you to understand, when they see the money coming back to him, it will be coming back plenty times more than what he say he buy that painting for. That's why he run to buy that painting, because he will now find out about the painting scheme that's going on with politicians all over the place, right? And I want to say, Kingsley, leave it there, wasn't the same guy who used to call Aisha Welch program and fight Rowley, and his sister had to take the phone from him because he didn't like the PNM and he didn't like Rowley?
No, he come back up.
How come we leave it there now, coming to fight the UNC like he trying to put PNM back there? What really going on with leave it there?
Because
leave it there.
Because he going back home.
He can't go back home because he was a manning PNM. He's never can go back home. He can't be no penny PNM because penny wicked and Rowley.
No, but he just do like Kamala. Any problem?
He used to fight for
yes, I know.
You used to bash Rowley and the PNM.
I know. But it's them people, Brooklyn, you know them.
He said when he talking good for the UNC, he says that taking what he own and he
Brooklyn, we come from the, it's only few away, walk away and stay, walk away. You know you can't walk away from PNM just so. You know that.
Watch out. You could never, if you see me in a PNM jersey, you have to be somewhere in hell. What kind of it? How you going?
Yeah. But David, when that painting did buy, and the country was in an uproar, people hungry and buying 3 million dollars in painting, his wife, remember what his wife say? He said painting keep Dr. Rowley calm.
Oh. Caller.
He say when you reach home and you look up on the wall and see the painting, he just like
you don't have a pool?
His wife check me on that. Say that the painting let's keep him calm and cool.
She can keep him.
Good evening.
She can keep him calm and cool.
She can keep the security calm.
I don't know about that, David. I don't know about that. Yes, I'm leave it there. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yes,
Eric.
You know, let me not go down that painting road because you wouldn't give me enough time. Let me tell you something, Kingsley. You know, it is very important that although this is a talk show, we be as factual as possible. I heard you speaking out Gary Griffith, and you said because he didn't do what Rowley wanted to do, Rowley fired him and all of that. Let me tell you something, eh?
Let me call Gary. Go ahead.
Then you call him.
Go ahead.
Right?
Gary have plenty videos out there.
Police of this country.
Saying that
2 individuals fell off a chair and dead. And when they fell off the chair and dead, the U.S. State Department got in contact with the Trinidad government and say, You see this thing about people falling off a chair and
that might be the first
Yeah, looking to label the man anti man. Looking to defend the PNM, looking to defend, but you can label the man and go down that road. That's bad.
Under PNM.
Yeah, but that
That
bad.
happened under PNM.
But that bad, Eric.
That's the type of
Eric, no, Eric, that bad.
That is the type of ordeal that they were telling Gary to engage in. They were telling Gary to lock up everybody.
Because when we was complaining about that, Ole was supporting that.
We complain.
Yes, we complain and Ole support that.
So
You're deceitful. You're deceitful. You just want to drag the man name down for and to defend
The
Rowdy.
U.S. State Department said that we have a law called the Leahy Law, which was moved by Senator Leahy in the Congress of the USA. And any country that have something like that, with people falling off a chair and deading in a police station, they don't want that commissioner.
No. I agree with you, Eric. That's the first time we could agree. But which administration that happened under, Eric?
It happened under the PNM administration.
The very PNM that you love and support?
Dr. Rowley say, it's the worst decision I ever made.
Yeah, but the same PNM that you love and support. And we had a president that allowed for a known gang leader to come inside president's house as well. Who was that under?
Hold on.
You go ahead. You go ahead. All right. 622-4911, 622-4911, 394-4911. Shifting the goalpost, boy. That we're going on there, boy. You like to shift that goalpost, boy. Caller.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, man.
Kingsley, did I hear you correctly just now that you said that Mrs. Sharon Rowley said that the patients kept Dr. Rowley calm?
Yeah.
But my question to you, Kingsley, is what kept Sharon Rowley?
Hey, not me and I talk. Bye-bye, caller. Take the call. David, I mean, man, I talk.
Caller, I agree with having you on the air, and I know you're still on the line, so listen a little bit, right? I telling Kingsley that.
No, I don't hear that. Please, I don't hear that.
I telling you that.
I don't hear that.
Solely those of the hosts
I don't know, but no special branch. Leave me alone, please.
Who says special branch?
I don't want no God.
Its management or affiliates.
I don't know.
I'm telling you that if painting keeping Rowley calm, what keeping Sharon calm?
I don't know. I'm calling alive.
David.
Yeah, man.
Hey.
The man was going to tell me the name of the young lady.
No. Again.
Any views or opinions expressed are solely those of the hosts and callers and do not represent the views, policies, or official position of Talk City 91.1, its management or affiliates.
Caller, you're live.
The program is not today, boy.
Yes, and now when you call him back,
I like all the black brothers. But Kingsley, they make me know. Kingsley, all I can say, put my head to you. You're just going deeper and deeper in that thing. I just elaborate it because I don't know anything. So here what's going on. All I can tell you, Mr. Morris will say, soldier let it crumbs. And on that body head, only get nothing. But with the soldier it crumbs for this party, no problem. Because they take care of their own, and whoever, when only by the table, the butter biscuit fall off, only will get some.
Nothing, thanks. Nothing.
I am not an African sword. I'm a proud African. We are no PLM.
Question.
PNM. Ever since I know my father working in steel hard, he look deeper brothers, and my mom used to work in between in a factory, down Arawak and stuff. And I know I never was in a politics.
Those are state jobs or private sector jobs? Private
sector.
Private sector. So what you calling the radio station for then? Where's the basis?
They tell me, Isaac. Tell me.
No. Why are you listening if you don't like it?
Tell me.
Kingsley
I'm a leg bottom. Yes, sir?
Well, when I say listen to people like Miss Sharon, I want to call next station. Big man, boss man.
So you used to vote then? You used to vote?
He's a PNM.
You just vote?
You go say no.
When I feel like.
When you feel like, and when you feel like, who does really feel like voting for? PNM or UNC?
No.
UNC now you go say.
Right now, independent, clean, somebody have a clean slate.
So
don't get me wrong.
A clean slate, no problem. Who's the person? Who's the person with the clean slate? Because hold on. Every single person that come in to say they have a clean slate have political allegiances.
No, this politically reject.
politically rejected. So who is the
Keda Pandey is a politically rejected.
Well, who
Keda Pandey was in the
Kingsley,
UNC.
let the man say who is a clean slate.
Keda Pandey.
I tell you why I vote for this now.
Who? I didn't hear.
Young Keda Pandey.
Okay, and what's your hope? Hold on, what's your hope to get?
What I hope to get?
Yeah, what's your hope to get?
I hope if she did win,
if
she would do something different.
What is this something different? No. Hold on. What is this something different that you was hoping for?
In terms of less corruption.
In what aspect? Okay, in what aspect of that is what you're looking for? Because in order for you to vote for something, and if you are independent and you're saying, I want something new, you must be able to look at something tangible and say, I hope to see something different in housing. I hope to see something different in the economy.
Better, the normal health, the security. Now, why I saying this lady, I tell you personally, if you don't know, I want to say people business, but I know she's friends to. Yes. I don't. You guys.
No. Forget who she's friends with, right? Question. If it is that you're looking for something different in health or housing, right? What was Makila Pandey?
No, generally.
All right. Generally, what was Makila Pandey's plan for country?
Well, we're talking about.
I like that. We ain't talking nothing because she had none. You have a great day. Thanks, Mr. Independent. You understand? You're coming to tell me about independent this, independent that, and I'm voting for this one. But what are you voting for that one for? What's she offering?
He just like pay them. He's supporting Keda and can't get nothing.
Can't get nothing.
UNC, I will get scrum still. I will get scrum still.
We got even crumbs here.
And Hull.
We
get scrums here.
I
am in a happy place next now from 6 o'clock.
And you know why? You know why we got supported?
Yeah.
Because we could see something
we
for
see
country.
Something for country.
Man. Call out your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I mean, sorry, Kingsley.
Yeah, man.
I know sometimes it has mentioned Pandey name in between and thing, right? And let me slow down the thing. You know, any government come into power, any government, we cannot stop corruption, right? We cannot stop corruption. On that Pandey, we know and the government run all right fairly, all right enough. But my point is that they still had money to keep. And oil was $9 a barrel. The airport scandal. They still had hundreds of millions of dollars to keep. I don't know if you're getting a point. You can't stop corruption on that $9, and they had money to keep.
That's stop corruption. I'd call it thanks, but I think very hard too.
Yeah, well, if people looking to spend the money in a good way, I mean, we have an open market now. There's an ad that, we have
on 91.1
right?
FM.
So if you need money, let me tell you, all right? Need data on the go, get a preloaded SIM card for as low as 40 Trinidad and Tobago dollars.
40.
Yes.
Okay.
Available at any store where you see a digital sign on the outside. Spot the digital sign, get a new number, preloaded data, and more. Spin to win. Win up to $750 weekly in cash. Digicel customers can text the word SPIN to 8181 to enter. Enter now for the chance to win cash weekly.
It is the most leading station at this time, 91.1 FM. Leading talk show program.
The best.
There is no talk show program, radio station like 91.1 like this. It is listen wide, far, or in Tobago there, and we in Tobago tomorrow, of course the world. From England to Germany, from Germany to Pakistan, the Pakistan to Nigeria, they are hearing us.
Everywhere.
So you have to advertise here.
Yes.
Here is the place to advertise.
So get your ad on Talk City 91. Specifically request on the radar though, but
yes, I don't know that. Once you advertise, I get paid.
I agree. All right. So once you advertise, we get paid, and we're gonna be in a happy place.
In a happy place. Play me that song so far.
I go play it.
Go play me the theme song now.
I like it. So stay tuned, Trinidad and Tobago. We're going for a quick commercial break, and then we're coming back to the top of the hour, and this will take you across to
the wrap up. The big bad show. The wrap up
with Kingsley, and Opinion Box. Stay tuned.
On Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the Ground Report, featuring Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism, business development, and the real issues affecting Tobago all front and center. Live, direct, unfiltered. Don't miss it. Talk City 91.1 FM live from Tobago this Wednesday, May 13, from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Talk that matters, where it matters.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT. On Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the Ground Report, featuring Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism, business development, and the real issues affecting Tobago all front and center. Live, direct, unfiltered. Don't miss it. Talk City 91.1 FM live from Tobago this Wednesday, May 13, from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Talk that matters, where it matters.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT. On Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the Ground Report, featuring Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism, business development, and the real issues affecting Tobago all front and center. Live, direct, unfiltered. Don't miss it. Talk City 91.1 FM live from Tobago this Wednesday, May 13, from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Talk that matters, where it matters.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Ramala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT. On Wednesday, May 13, Talk City 91.1 FM goes live from Tobago from 6 a.m. straight to 12 noon. We're taking you out of the studio and onto the Sister Isle, broadcasting from the beautiful Cocoa Reef Hotel. Start your morning with the Ground Report, featuring Lennox Smith, Andy Williams, and Nigel Snipes, bringing you real talk, real issues, and real voices from Tobago. Then from 9 a.m., it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, unfiltered, in-depth, and right where the action is. We'll be speaking with key decision makers and influencers shaping Tobago's future. Tourism.
Dance to the jammo. Happy spirits have the sweetest rhythm. I'm
at a happy place in my life.
Wow.
I don't know we pay my damn.
We don't even get a song to come in.
I don't we pay my song for take the call. I don't have the call.
It's because it's so hot. Call go ahead now. You're live.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Go ahead. You're live.
Yeah, it's me again. You only want to see my number there.
No, we say number. We don't scream numbers. We just take calls.
I am 78 years old and blind. I tell you all.
All right.
I want to know. Tell me, which party OPR was in the last 10 years under PNM? Which part of OPR was?
It had no OPR, sir.
I don't know.
Huh?
It have no OPR.
It was in Tobago.
No, because all of a sudden the PNM could go sent to the and the OPR is it's concerning what do you call this thing? Spell it out for me now.
It have the damming vessels which was parked up in Chagaramas.
No, I talking about which part the sorry, I want to keep all it.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I don't understand what you're saying. The Office of the Procurement Regulator. Sorry.
Right.
Yes.
Which part that was under PNM? Because all of a sudden PNM now could run to the OPR, Correct. Which part that was?
It was in Tobago.
It was when nobody lived.
Yeah, when
they
nobody
just had a
vacation.
commissioner, but it didn't have no employees. It didn't have no way for people to you understand, for the man to hire people and all kind of things.
Yeah,
you understand?
No. Yeah.
They keep it down. So that is why the UNC couldn't do nothing, concerning OPR.
Yeah,
but all of a sudden, because the UNC they're real good. I know that. They in all the promises, they promise everything, and they're running a good government, and that's how the PNM now can run to the OPR, you know, to keep the base satisfied with bacchanal and confusion.
Agreed.
Thank you very much. 78 and blind.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much.
I'm very bright. I know we're going.
Very bright, yeah. Thanks so much. All right. Well, Trinidad Tobago, that's how we leave it here for today.
Yes, David, but before we go, David, I want to say that just remember tomorrow to lock on 91.1 FM early this tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is Tobago, where the ground report and the next program, I forget the next program name.
Off the record
will be there
in Tobago
from 8 to 12.
Yeah,
so it will be a bumper to bumper show. So I encourage
all. Those start at 6?
6, yeah, from 6 in the morning to 12. So I encourage everybody who in Tobago, go at the hotel. I can't remember the hotel name. Sorry for that. Go at the hotel. I think then we got set.
Yeah,
so go there and listen to the boys and them, and me and David will be back here from 2 to 3.
3, I mean?
Yeah, no,
3 to 6.
Sorry, from 3 to 6. Yes, to 3.
I come 2 and leave 3.
3 to 6. Right, so up next is the wrap up with Obi and Kingsley.
Yes.
The opinion box
so,
in a happy place. Don't play me a happy place song, as it.
I don't play happy place. You go happy place. Well, Trinidad Tobago, keep shooting for the stars and everything that you do. If you can see it, you can 100% be it. And the moment you choose to give up is the moment a new star is born. And don't worry, I ain't gonna play a happy place. All you're about to carry it.
You carry it, all right.
Only gonna carry it.
Don't carry it, all right.
All right, so say, we'll be in the studio, man. So let me carry it until 8 p.m. Trinidad Tobago. Have a great one.
Yes.